Hello, everybody, and welcome to Matchday Live. Newcastle United versus Arsenal live in Singapore. Welcome in, everybody. This is, for those of you who don't know, live on the NUFC website. You do have to pay for the privilege to watch it, or you can buy the pass to watch it. I think it's called the pre-season pass specifically, where you can watch all of the pre-season games. So that is how to view this. It is going to be kicking off very shortly. We'll go through the lineups. But first of all, good afternoon, Billy. How are we feeling on this fine Sunday afternoon?
Do you know what? I'm tired today. I don't know why I'm tired, but I'm looking forward to a game of football that isn't, against Scottish opposition, if I'm honest. Although I didn't notice that Celtic got beat by Ajax 5-0 the other night.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say we're not ready yet. I think no. Celtic. Well, it's just assuming. I think a few people are further along. Yeah. Eddie Howe has stated in his pre-match press conference that maybe the lads are a little bit fatigued. We flew out. Obviously, Arsenal have already been there for a little while. So it's definitely not going to be the best physical display necessarily. But he said the whole point in this is to try out tactics, shapes, things that they've been working on, as long as they get some benefit from it. He didn't go as far as saying it doesn't really matter what the result is. He didn't say that, but he said all but. But anyway, we move on. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure, please, for this Matchday Live that you have hit the like button right at the start. As soon as you drop it, hit the like button. It's massively helpful for the channel, especially because we're going to be live for quite a long time for Matchday Live today. Make sure you are subscribed. There you go. There's a little fancy bell down there. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can get notified to come back tomorrow and have a look at our lovely breakdown of this game when we're slightly less emotional, depending on what the scoreline is. Make sure that you have become a member if you would like to support the channel and be a sort of monthly supporter. You get rolled into all the giveaways for cool merchandise and stuff to do with the channel, memorabilia as well. You can also donate. I believe it is $sign underneath Billy on that side. So make sure you click that if you'd like to just send a donation and support the channel as well. I do have to give a shout out to Mamaroo Records, top left, top right, link in the description to the website. They do have a shop in Whitley Bay. They do support the channel. Please check out our sponsor. Right, shall we have a look at some lineups, Billy?
Yeah, we can. We can look at Newcastle's first. It's very much a mix and match from last week. Pope in goal, a back four of Trippier, Lascelles, Byrne, and Alex Murphy at left back. Then we have a midfield of Toon Army, Bruno, and Willock, and a forward line of Gordon, Ilanga, and Asula. The bench is packed. It's got goalkeepers galore on it. Also, Botman's there, Shares there, Joe Linton's there. Harvey Barnes, Target, etc., etc. Livramento, of course, hasn't played yet. He's also on the bench alongside a few youngsters and Harrison Ashby. What are you thinking?
I'm happy with this lineup. It's cool. I think it's obviously Pope in goal makes a lot of sense because Dubravka, I think, is joining this week, soon. I think Eddie Howe stated. The back four, Trippier, again, makes sense. No problem with that. It would be nice to give Livramento some minutes, maybe in the second half. Lascelles with presumably Byrne as the two centre-halves. I do think it's important to fully integrate Lascelles as much as possible, get him minutes in his legs, get him back up to speed, because, again, we don't know what he's going to be like as a player after his long-term injury. However, he was very useful as a squad player, massively before he got injured. Can he return to that? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. That's why it's important he gets these games. Byrne, yeah, fine. Makes sense. Alex Murphy, presumably slotting in at left back, Billy. Be really curious to see how he does. Very exciting.
It was fine at Celtic. Byrne and Lascelles, less so. Lascelles got an excuse. He hasn't kicked a ball for 18 months. So,
yeah. I am excited by this. Midfield, there's not much to say there. Obviously, Joe Linton's on the bench, which means Willock gets his place alongside Toon Army and Bruno. A little bit weird. Maybe we're just staggering it. Who knows? And then a front three of Asula up front. Really excited to see more of him as a striker. Obviously, Anthony Ilanga, the new boy, out on the right, and it will be Anthony Gordon on the left. So a pretty strong midfield and attack, all things considered. The only thing I would probably change in that is maybe Isak if he was here, and maybe Joe Linton. So it's as strong as it's pretty strong for a pre-season lineup, attacking standards anyway.
Joe Willock's got to do better this week. He was so poor against Celtic, such a cowardly display. He's got to put his hand up and prove to Eddie that he wants to, get first team football this year. It's a big year for Willock, and he didn't really put his hand up at Celtic at all. So he's got better. Arsenal.
Just a quick shout out. Obviously, the youngsters on the bench you mentioned, and Sung Soo Park as well, the new signing, which has been massively overshadowed by all the crazy transfer news with Isak and stuff. Sung Soo Park, welcome to the club. I hope he gets maybe a little run out today. It'd be lovely to see him. So welcome to the first match day lineup to the young man. Let's have a look at Arsenal. As you're doing that, Billy, on screen they are just bringing out Viktor Gyökeres to show him off to the Singaporean Arsenal fans and the travelling Arsenal fans. Of course, that did happen. I don't know if he's anywhere on this match day squad. If Billy, you want to run us through it?
He's not. No, unless on the bench, is he? No, he's not. It's Raya in goal, a back four of White, Williams, Saliba, Calafiore, Lewis Skelly, midfield of Zubimendi, Marino, and Anwanieri. It's 4-2-4, isn't it? Unless Havertz is dropping back. And then Anwanieri, Trossard, Saka up front. Don't know how they're going to work that out. Maybe, I don't know. It's odd. It's odd. I mean, they've got two midfielders there.
I would see that as White as a right back, Saliba and Calafiore as the centre halves, with Skelly as the left
back four.
Even though Calafiore's played left back previously, Zubimendi, Marino as the two sitters, and Nwaneri maybe in behind, or Havertz in behind, Havertz in midfield.
Yeah,
it's quite flexible. They've got Nwaneri and Havertz are quite flexible positionally. It's a really, really healthy, balanced lineup. Zubimendi and Marino together are fantastic. Trossard again is fine. Saka really good. It's cool. Obviously, they are missing that Gyökeres boy up front, but it's still a really strong lineup on paper for Arsenal. This is so. If we do want anything results wise from this game, we're going to have to play bloody well. It is a pre-season training game. It's meant for testing things and getting minutes in legs, but tough game, real tough game. This one.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Alex Murphy on that dance side, isn't it? Against either Saka or Anwanieri. Both have got lots of skill and pace, and it'll be a good.
They've progressed this squad, Billy. Now, because if you look at their bench, I've just complimented how strong their starting 11 is, and they have Declan Rice. They've got the new Norgard signing as well, who's obviously a tackle merchant. He's very, very impressive in those numbers. You've got Zinchenko, Kivior. You've got really good depth on that bench. Of course, Odegaard as well. Martinelli,
Nova Gyökeres, Reece Nelson.
But this is what they should have done, right? They've been looking good in the Champions League. They've been pushing Liverpool to a degree the last few years. They need to keep kicking on and building this squad, and they've done that. They're looking really good. I wish we'd have had half as good a window. Hopefully we can. But those are the two squads as they line up today. Please make sure, guys, before we kick off, if you're first in, make sure you have hit the like button and you are subscribed. We will be doing more shows next week. One tomorrow to review this. As Gyökeres is just about to leave the pitch and is signing fan shirts already. The first unveiling of the new Arsenal striker. Billy, should we talk about some predictions? I won't just do results. What are we expecting to see today? Sort of player tests, tactical tests, results wise. What are we expecting to happen?
I want to see a bit more than what we showed last week. I want to see more defensive structure, and I want to see Joe Willock. Really, he's the key one for me, because his performance last week was nothing short of awful, I've got to say. I'm looking forward to see how that works. But in the main, it's about getting minutes in legs. We don't want to get our asses kicked. Like we said this last week against Celtic, but it could happen today again. They're a bit ahead of us, I think. They've been out there longer. Jet lag and what have you. It's going to be an interesting game. It really is.
I do think, obviously, fitness-wise, the first half is going to be more important for us. I know that last year, and our theme of the team is that we do just keep going. Obviously, pre-season, it's a little bit different. What I'm anticipating and hoping for is some really cool counter-attacks, because we're playing against a very dominant team. We have done very well game control possession-wise against Arsenal historically, but I think today we're not at the races. We're not as far along as they are in terms of their preparations for the season. So maybe it makes more sense to play off Elanga, Gordon, or Sulla, and maybe Willock joining in those counter-attacks.
Yeah.
Lightning quick. I mean, Willock is still very, very, very quick. And the front three with Elanga in it as well is pacey. So we could see some exciting counter-attacks. It's what I'm hoping for. In terms of actual just general build up and possession, not sure what we're going to expect here. I don't know.
We have Tonali, we have Bruno. I mean, it's going to be interesting, isn't it?
We've played a back five against Arsenal in most games in recent memory, and obviously we're not today. It doesn't look like we are anyway. So we'll have to wait and see.
We're very much
not long till kickoff, guys.
We're very much outnumbered in the ground. There are sporadic pockets of Newcastle United Korean fans there, but in the main, it's Arsenal. There's lots and lots and lots of them.
It is hard to disagree with you. It seems like there's 15, 20 Arsenal shirts for every one NUFC shirt in that crowd. It just shows the global reach and the kind of the mountain we've got to climb to improve this club in terms of a global fan base, because that is where the revenue comes from the global fan base. It's football tourism, it's merchandise sales, and obviously sponsorship. So it is important that we keep growing. This tour's very, very important to us.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. It's not just about hearts and minds, really, isn't it? As much as the football side of it, we need to start persuading some of those Arsenal supporters to kind of support us. I know it sounds horrible. It sounds very, very, I'm going to say 2020-ish. It's very modern, to try and persuade teams to supporters to turncoat. But that's how you make your money.
Well, I mean, is it unfair of me to suggest that there's a lot of people who are just our Premier League fans or football fans who will buy shirts and maybe have a few favourites in this day and age, especially from the foreign fan base? That is kind of an archetype of fan.
Yeah.
And if you can kind of nail them down to being a supporter of a club for whatever reason, you can get that emotional attachment, that investment. It is a thing. I mean, I feel sick talking about this out loud, because obviously as generally, and apologies for any overseas fans here, but as a British fan, you're kind of raised to that's your club, do or die. It's very much how we are as a culture. So, but I appreciate it's different in abroad. It is done differently. So National Stadium in Singapore, guys, their teams are being walked out as we speak. It's a pretty impressive stadium, Billy. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's huge, isn't it? A very big stadium. Arsenal in their away kit of dark blue, and we're in our home kit. As you were talking about earlier, Stato, when we were in America a couple of years ago, when we played there and we were playing Chelsea, there was teams' shirts in the crowd that weren't even playing. So I agree with you. That does happen abroad. It wouldn't happen over here. You wouldn't go to, I don't know, Aston Villa versus Burnley in a Man City shirt, would you? But there, or in America, seems to be okay. But at least Anthony Gordon's ditched that ridiculous headband he had on last week.
Oh, is it gone, has he? Yeah, Dan Burn looks very fired up for this. He wants a better performance. Hopefully the leadership group definitely stand up. Trips next to Alex Murphy, definitely going to need a good performance. Guide the youngster. But we are about to get underway. So before we do kick off, guys, let's just go through the motions, because I won't be able to say this when we start having to commentate. So make sure you have liked. Make sure you have subscribed. We are going to do a match review tomorrow. We do loads of shows. We've got pretty much shows every other day at the moment while Paul's away. Make sure donate if you want to donate. Become a member of the channel. Again, all of them support us greatly. Very much appreciated. Make sure you're kind in the chat today, guys. We are happy to have Arsenal fans in, even as far as Liverpool fans. Just be kind. Let's talk about football nicely. There's no need to, banter's fine, but let's keep it non-toxic. Mods, great job as always. So just keep it under control if you can. Billy, how do you want to do this? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first. You can go first if you like. Yeah, you'll have to keep control of the comments and stuff. And there is a banner I've made up, but I'm not on StreamYard. I'm still on StreamYard, but I'm not looking at StreamYard anymore.
You'll have to bear with us today, guys, because obviously Paul's got the fancy software for his Matchday overlays. Me and Billy do not have access to that at present, so we are going to have to walk you through timing, scores. I know it's not ideal. Apologies. We will get this sorted at some point soon.
Friendly.
It's friendly. It's fine. We'll make sure. Just pop in the chat if you're not sure what time it is. We'll make sure to do little timestamps. We will talk about it. So let's just go through a couple of star comments before we crack on. Shenio, NUFC member for 41 months. That is a lot of time. Thank you.
It is, yeah.
Evening, gents. Keen to see how we get on today. As long as we're competitive, I'll be happy. Also think this deal happens after Shag. Whatever that means. Hope just put up. Yeah. Anyway, I agree. I think it's crazy. Some of the reports, Billy, have come out that they've upped it to 50, but Visser had a gentleman's agreement of 26 mil from Brentford. It's all gone tits up. He doesn't want to train anymore. It's gone crazy. It seems like no transfer can be simple at Newcastle United at the moment.
Well, maybe it was the former manager. Maybe Thomas Frank's gentleman's agreement's been reneged on. He's not there anymore, is he? So I'm not sure how they work this now. They don't want to sign for 26 million, that's for certain.
No, definitely not. Butch, thank you for your 199 super chat. No Tino, we're losing him to Man City, rumoured bid. He's on the bench. So, and he had an extended holiday because of the under-21s Euros. So, I disagree. But you are entitled to your opinion. Lego Head, Mr. Arteta is on screen at the moment. Let's go and see our wonderful Eddie Howe, shall we? Come on, cameras, do your job. Let's be balanced. There he is. There he is. So Eddie Howe with his jacket on, clearly not as warm as Arteta there, not feeling the pressure in this friendly. Jaban Lewis Hall has started to train with the group in pre-season, but I don't think he's far along enough to start to be involved in games or anything. And the huddle is taking place. What have you got on screen, Billy? Have you got the huddle?
It just kicked off for me. I've just paused it, so I'm level with you.
Sorry, the dog is not an Arsenal fan at all. She's up for it.
Yeah, so I'll pause it. So whenever you're ready, just go and I'll be level with you then.
Yeah, well, the coin toss has happened. All the players are taking their stances. We do have a little comment in from Paul as well. He has dropped in from his holiday. It's about minutes in legs, yes, but my God, we need to be better than last week. Agreed. The result is less of an issue, but we don't want to get battered. It needs to be a respectable game, and we have kicked off here, guys, in the National Singapore Stadium. It is Arsenal that have kicked off with a long ball, and Lascelles with a dominant header to boot it out for a throw-in back in Arsenal's own half.
You got the banner up, Sato?
Banner is... You've got arse as well as I love it. So 0-0 Newcastle United. We have kicked off. We're 25 seconds in here at the National Singapore Stadium. Good little lineup. See how this goes. Arsenal have got the ball. Calafiori is at centre half, playing the ball forward down the left wing. Trossard's trying to make something happen, and we have dropped into a 4-5-1 shape with Osula leading the line. And it is just shepherding at the moment. Saka's got the ball on the right wing. Willock with a really nice little foot in there to counter that. That was lovely from Joe Willock, actually. Good reading of the game there.
It's not full, is it, by any means? Good Lord.
We're giving him a lot of space, though. We have dropped very much into a really deep block here in a 4-5-1, giving him loads of space down the flanks. But just trying to get them to not progress the ball at all. Ball sprayed out to the right this time. It's just going left, right, left on all the wings. Gordon with a crazy intense press now. We're trying to... Osula and Gordon are trying to bring the team out because we're sat very deep at the moment. Ball over the top for Saka. Fantastic little interception by Alex Murphy. Well done, young man. It looks like it might have gone out for a corner, but the referee isn't sure.
Arteta was. He's give the corner.
Arteta has awarded the corner to Arsenal. He needs to stay in his technical area. He's such an idiot. Anyway, sorry, Arsenal fans. I don't like your manager. I think he's a great manager, but he's very irritating on the touchline. Really, really good from Alex Murphy there to rob the ball from Saka. Ball over the top. Couldn't quite prevent it from going out for a corner, apparently. And Saka to take the left-footed in-swinging corner. First test for a defensive set piece. Jamal Lascelles barking instructions. Trippier on Calafiori seems like a bit of a mismatch.
That's how it's empty.
Arsenal set pieces, of course, not to be sniffed at. Ball comes in from Saka. Back post. Dan Burn blocked off. They're going to head it central, and it is cleared by Bruno Guimaraes. Scrambling at the moment. That was clever from Arsenal there, getting a man in to block Dan Burn so they could have a free header across goal. We need to be more wise to that, Billy. That's set piece number 1, and we got done.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know how good Arsenal are from set pieces. Lascelles did quite well there to kick it off. What's he complaining for?
Ball over the top there for Arsenal, and Jamal Lascelles manages to clear it, and we are awarded the goal kick. Arsenal are very unhappy that they just didn't get their default corner.
Stats, I can't believe the optics of this stadium. There's little pockets around the ground, but
it is empty, isn't it? It's quite empty, this stadium. The cameras pre-kickoff suggested it was packed. It doesn't look like it is. We've adjusted our kickoff. Jamal Lascelles takes the goal kick centrally to Nick Pope so we can play out. And the ball is robbed back by Arsenal in the middle of the park, unfortunately. Dan Burn finds himself in left back and he's going to have to shepherd it from Kai Havertz. But Kai Havertz is crap at football and it goes out.
Ooh, you went a bit early on that one, Sasso. You went a bit early on that one.
What, with Kai Havertz?
Yeah.
Well, we just don't like him versus Dan Burn because obviously he elbowed him in the eye 2 years ago.
Quite well.
Never got punished for it. Should have been a clear red card. Should have been a suspension as well, but he got nothing for it.
And scored the winner, in fact.
Yeah, ridiculous. Nick Pope clears with a long kick here, and it didn't go out of play. It was actually to be contested by Trippier and Elanga, so better from Pope, although he did slip. Lewis Skelly does clear it out for an NUFC throw.
It's a pity Lewis Hall isn't fit because I'd like to see him on the same pitch because I think Lewis Hall's a much better left back than Lewis Skelly.
I agree. Well, I think they're very different left backs, but
yeah, he's a makeshift one, isn't he?
Dribbly. Lewis Hall's a lot more, rhythm and passing and technique. We are trying to play out from the back here. Alex Murphy goes back to Dan Burn. He's just going to hoof it forwards.
I think Alex Murphy did tremendously well there because Nick Pope's pass put him under all sorts of pressure.
Dan Burn got it in defence. Bruno drops deep to try and play out. Bruno and Tonali doing very well there. Tonali, great shepherding, great shielding of the ball, and we get out thanks to those two midfielders. Gordon forward to Osula. We have an attack. Tonali to the right wing. It's a poor pass from Sandro Tonali. I've never said that before. Trippier, through ball to Tonali on the right wing. Into the box. Pull back.
Yay!
Oh, and it's in. Anthony Elanga, back of the goal. Well done. What a goal. It is a first goal for Anthony Elanga in a black and white shirt. What a move that was. It was Bruno Guimaraes and Sandro Tonali pulling the strings to get us out of our half. And sloppy from Arsenal. They just got nobody on black and white shirts in the box. Let's give Granny a spin, shall we? Where is she, Billy?
She's there somewhere, mate. She's there in the media asset things.
I wasn't expecting to need her this early. Right, here we go. Oh, Billy, talk us through what happened there in that box.
Well, the ball from Tonali to Trippier was behind him, but Trippier managed to keep the ball. But Tonali's gone off the ball was sensational to get in on that right-hand side. Ball came in. It's behind the Elanga. He's managed to manufacture his foot around it, and it looked like a scuff shot, but I think he's meant it. It's chipped into the right-hand side of the goal. Really good finish and a really good bit of play from Tonali in the first place. Fantastic running off the ball. Outstanding goal.
Yeah. I mean, that goal has essentially come from Arsenal not understanding who they're supposed to be picking up. You've got a free man in Tonali on the right wing, thanks to the build-up. Nobody's picking up Elanga. Calafiori and Lewis Skelly are trying to mark the same person, both trying to play left-back. Elanga's free, and it's a bit of a scuff shot, but 1-0 Newcastle United. Very good attack. And we break again, Billy. Could you do the banner? Because we've got another attack on the way, and it doesn't fortunately go out for a throw-in.
No, because I can't. I'm not looking at the StreamYard, mate.
Oh, right. Let's have a look. Let me do it. Hang on a minute. Let's edit the banner. 1-0 to Newcastle United. And let's put that banner back up. There we go. So we are, guys, 7 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Newcastle United are leading 1-0 against Arsenal in the National Singapore Stadium here on this fantastic Sunday afternoon. And we're looking pretty good so far, Billy. Nice... careful, low block, disciplined, good little counter attacks. I mean, it's exactly what we talked about pre-game.
Yeah, very compact, aren't we? We don't want to be giving too many set pieces away because I think that is their key to everything. Again, it seems this season.
There is a long ball coming in here for Arsenal, and it's Kai Havertz. Of course, he's not a proper striker. Skies it well over the bar. It was covered by the centre halves. There was think there was as much danger there. It was Dan Burn. It was Dan Burn. Should really be getting to that.
He knew it was Havertz behind him, I guess. We fixed it to Gyökeres, so that's a goal.
Goal kick, of course, Lascelles again from the right-hand side, passing it to Nick Pope to get the goal kick started. It looks like we're trying some new kickoff routines to try and get the ball out. I say kickoff, goal kick routines. Yeah, that was crazy, that was. So we've gone Lascelles to Pope to Burn, and then Burns tried a long ball out to Trippier on the right, just to try and get out from the back in a slightly different way. Maybe the new set-piece coach's influence, possibly... technical director as well, I know works with that kind of stuff. Interesting. We have managed to get the ball upfield, but unfortunately, Osula's not managed to come away with it. And Arsenal regain possession as we're closing in on 9 minutes. Anthony Alanga, the scorer of the first goal, guys. Really good little pressures from Gordon and Alanga and Osula, to be fair, Billy. Occasionally, they'll just spring a trap and they'll go for it.
Yeah. It's very sporadic, isn't it? The time in the press, as and when they feel it's more beneficial to us. But at the minute, we're in that 4-5-1 system. They're breaking through, though.
Oh, they're in the box here, Billy. Calafiori's managed to wriggle free in the box. Gordon clears, but it's still live. It's deflected. Alanga tries to keep the ball in play. And it's going to go for a throw-in, I believe, the referee's given. Yeah, that was nice from Arsenal there. Trippier lost Calafiori. He got free in the box. Couldn't find any Arsenal shirts. We didn't manage to clear it fully, and we managed to deflect the shot away. And Arsenal build up from the back again.
Defending by the seat of our pants there. Well played Gordon there, though.
Oh, yeah, Gordon with an interception.
Come on, ref, that's a foul, man.
100% foul from Saka there on the back of Anthony Gordon. Referee with a shocking lack of a decision there. 10 minutes on the clock. I don't know what he's doing
on
there.
his Achilles as well. Good header there from Murphy.
That was a night and day foul. That wasn't even contentious. It was just clearly a foul.
Anthony Gordon does have a headband on, incidentally, folks. He's still got the white headband, but his hair's grown that much. It's kind of grown over it.
Frustrating that was. I don't want to see refereeing be a problem in this game. It's a friendly. It's meant to be a test for both teams. Referees should not be ruining this. Trossard trying to be a little spoil sport there, kicking the ball away from Trippier. Well, we do get the goal kick. Arteta clearly incensed that they didn't get given a corner for, again, absolutely no reason whatsoever. Make sure you have likes, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. We will be doing a match review tomorrow, so we'll go through this in a bit more detail. Make sure you, again, donate if you want to donate. There is a $sign underneath Billy Bob, and become a member if you want to support the channel and get involved in all the giveaways.
Sandro, that's poor.
Goal kick there goes to Sandro Tonali centrally, but the ball gets away from him, and Saka breaks. It is tidied up by Alex Murphy. Well done, young man. He's very, very calm on the ball. Plays it central to Bruno. Yeah, really good stuff from Alex Murphy so far, Billy. Doesn't look out of place.
Calm as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber, I should say.
Alanga to Osula, left wing. Back to Alanga, left wing. We've got bodies in the box. Joe Willock's there to help. We've got a 3 there. Can they use him? Gordon as well, left wing. Everybody's left wing. Back deeper to Bruno, who's going to try and find Trippier in the box. He's in the box.
Oh, unlucky.
We'll play centrally onto the spot. No one's there. Tonali with a long shot. It is covered by Raya. Oh, sweaty for Arsenal there. Very, very sweaty. That was good. Good from Newcastle United. Overloading the left-hand side. Everybody went left. We are going to have to defend a counter-attack. Alex Murphy v Saka, 1v1. Good lad. Stands him up. He's got support from Gordon now. He has to go backwards. Well done, Alex Murphy. That's 3 really good occasions there against Saka. You're not going to get much better tests than that in pre-season, Billy.
No, absolutely. He didn't make a tackle, but his defending was solid. He just stood in the right place, didn't he? Just really calm defending again.
Well, we're allowing pressure here. We're sat really deep in our own box, and Arsenal are going to have to try and find the spaces. And they have. They're down on the left wing. Trippier's got to block the cross. He does. Good standing tackle there from Trips. Good timing. Ball is cleared forwards. Osula's on the run. They're going to have to deal with this. Osula chasing. Osula chasing. He's going to get there. No, he just takes the throw in. Well done, William Osula. They were terrified of the young man. Good effort, lad.
Ray got away with murder there, didn't he? Totally shit himself and sliced the ball out for throwing.
He absolutely did. Yeah, Arsenal on the ropes here. If they're not careful, we could make it 2. You can have all the control you want on the edge of our box, but you've got to be really careful on this counter. God, I really hope Will Osula works for us because he's got all the right attributes. If he can just start to score some goals, he's got a lot of what we need, hasn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, he's a handful. He's a real handful. And like you say, if you add goals to that, God, the kid's going to be an absolute diamond for us.
So far, guys, we're 13 and a half minutes on the clock. Arsenal are a fantastic team. We look really good as well. We look absolutely fine. We're beating them. We're 1-0 up. Again, it's only very early doors, but we all know that the starting 11 is fine. When we play our best players, there's nothing wrong with how we can play. It is just to do with depth now. We do need to progress in the transfer window. But it's nice to see some good football.
Look how high up the pitch Alex Murphy is here.
I know we've got to be careful of them springing out because Saka is alone. They're going to try. Arsenal are going to try and use him. It's Dan Burn versus Saka now. I don't know if that was the smartest idea from Alex Murphy to go wandering up the pitch. Saka in the box, plays it central, blocked by Bruno. He's got a shot on now, and it's skied from the number 4, who is Ben White.
Yeah. I thought Willock's work there in the box was awful. I've got to say, you watch Joe Willock here. You watch him.
Yeah, so it's a long ball. I don't know why Alex Murphy's joined the press. I
think it's very much like we did against Salah in the cup final, to be honest. I think it's very much like that, leaving Dan Burn. But you watch Joe Willock here. Just standing there, doing nothing.
Just stands there. Yeah, you've got to go and close down that shot.
100%.
We definitely got away with the one there. That could have been a goal for Arsenal, completely of our own doing, because we don't need to be overcommitting players like that. I appreciate the high press, but not when you're leaving Dan Burn 1v1 with Saka. I feel like that's silly. Gordon's been pushed over again from behind. Is going to give the free kick this time.
Eventually. Good grief.
Very, very poor from the referee. There's no need to take 5 seconds to call that. It's very clearly an open and shut book with that foul. We get things underway pretty quick. We are 15 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock, guys. Newcastle leading 1-0. Anthony Elanga with the first goal. Newcastle looking really good in this at the moment. A few mistakes, a little bit sloppy, but we've caused Arsenal a lot of problems as well. 68% possession for Arsenal, 32 for
us. Murphy's very advanced again. Look, he's doing it again. This is Eddie Howe.
Yeah, Alex Murphy's joining the press to try and stop them building out from the back. Long ball over the top. Trips deals with it. Ooh, it has gone a bit wrong, and Dan Burn's got to get this right with his feet. Clears the ball. He had 2v1 there. He had to be very careful. Alanga's got it right midfield, and we just need to try and settle here, Billy, because it's getting a bit erratic. Pope plays it. Long ball to left back to Alex Murphy, which is a head height. Terrible from Nick Pope there, expecting the young man to try and sort that out. Arsenal take the quick throw in, and we're going to have to deal with this. Jamal Lascelles gets a big head on it. Ball back into the box. Nick Pope, please, can you catch the damn ball? Thank you. Oh, Nick Pope's really not been impressing so far in this preseason, Billy, has he?
Well, the pass to Murphy, could you hit any harder? It was unbelievable. Put him under lots of unnecessary pressure, and because of that, in the end, they did get an attack from it. But yeah,
again, I really hope that the publications don't focus on this, because the two things that have gone wrong because of Alex Murphy, I don't think were his fault.
Absolutely not.
Eddie Howe's clearly instructing him to stay up high, and Nick Pope slicing it at his face. There's not a lot that he can do about either, to be fair.
Couldn't agree more.
It looks like we're stopping a game because Trossard's shoes come off. I mean, I don't care. Go away. Wait till the break in play. Deary me.
I think he may have got a stud to the foot, maybe. He doesn't look very, very happy, does he? Well, he never looks very happy, does he? If you look like a frog, neither would you.
Yeah, massive break in play here, just so Trossard can he's completely relacing his boot. What on earth are we doing here? Come on. Just a little replay of the goal here. We got men in the box. We'd got Anthony Gordon as well, waiting to tap it in. Will Osula, but Elanga had just taken a little step back, was closer to the penalty spot. Yeah, really good goal.
Yeah, I loved it. totally foxed Ray with the shot as well. He wasn't expecting that.
We are trying to play out from the back again. Dan Burn goes with a long ball forwards to Osula, but he can't quite get there. He does lose in the air to Saliba, which a lot of people do, to be fair. Arsenal currently with the ball in midfield. They're going to spray it out to the left-hand side. Out to Trossard. Trippier, again with a standing tackle. Trossard getting absolutely murdered by Kieran Trippier today. He's got his number.
Made a great run there, and should have made a fantastic run.
Yeah, Trippier's driving forward. Oh, he snuck a ball through to Sulla on the right-hand side. He's on his own, though. Gordon and Willock need to help. Somebody get in the box. Bruno Guimaraes from distance. Oh, and it's saved by David Raya. What a ball. Fantastic from William Osula there to peel off to the right-hand side. Lovely cutback for Bruno Guimaraes, who has a long shot. Lovely, lovely stuff. He's got Trossard on toast today, Kieran Trippier has, Billy.
He really has. And a good ball for Osula there. Stood up the ball to Bruno. Good shot, and Ray was found wanted. And Ben White panicked and hoofed it away when he had no one near him.
It's an experience thing as well with Kieran Trippier because he's getting him on the standing tackle. It's timing. Trossard's just completely getting it wrong. Kieran Trippier with our first corner of the game. It's going to be an in-swinger, should I say. 19 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Arsenal fans giving him a bit of stick for playing for Tottenham a long time ago. Slight shifting in set pieces so far today, Billy. I wonder if the corners are going to be any different.
Well, we'll see. It can't be any worse.
No, we weren't. We weren't great. I think we got to 110 corners before we scored our first one last year. I think we started counting, and it was really bad.
Even last week, it was just back post. But let's be honest, the most important game of the season. We scored potentially even 2. We had one disallowed, of course, but...
All right, ball's about to come in from Kieran Trippier. Jamal Lascelles he's tripped over an Arsenal player who's just fallen on the floor. Oh, it's Lewis Skelly.
Get up, you family.
I mean, come on, yeah. There was nothing in that. Let's get up. Stop being silly.
Did you watch the rugby yesterday, Stato?
I did not know. I was busy. Why? Was that a rugby tackle?
No, there was an Australian rugby player did a Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, the ball's about to be delivered in, Billy, so hold that rugby thought. Hang on.
Feigned injury.
Centrally, it's cleared away by David Raya. Elanga with a left-footed 30-yard volley attempt. Doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. And Arsenal clear their lines. He feigned an injury, did you say, Billy?
For the winning try, yeah. When the Lions scored the last minute, he got cleared out of the ruck, and then he staggered back holding his head, and he hadn't even had his head touched. It was just a blatant bit of cheating that the ref didn't buy. Fantastic.
Right, well, Arsenal throw in from deep in their own half. Oh, he's trying to steal yards. We've got players up. Bruno's joined the press with Osula Gordon trying to stop them from playing. Ooh, David Raya is being pressed very aggressively by Gordon. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Lewis Skelly makes an absolute hash of it. We've got an attacking throw-in. Alanga's going to roll it to Kieran Trippier. Yeah, nice there. Really good pressure. And when Osula joins Gordon on the press, it's lovely. Tonali's got it. Right wing to Trippier. We've got a lot of black and white shirts up front now. We're trying to make something happen. Going to go back to Jamal Lascelles and Dan Burn, who are in Arsenal's half. So we're on the attack, trying to control, do a bit of build-up here. Alex Murphy on the left wing. Safe pass back to Burn. We are retreating a tad here. Bruno's got the ball inside the centre circle. Out to Trips.
Oh, I thought it was a good ball.
Tries to sneak a ball through to Tonali, but it does get cut out. It wasn't the best ball. Skelly's going to counter, and Trips cuts that pass out as well. Fantastic. We've got Bruno on the ball here. We are back in our half, but fairly centrally. Alex Murphy. Oh, nice little chop there to keep the ball against Taka. It's all the way back with Nick Pope. Trippier out on the right wing to Anthony Elanga. He's got players behind him, though. He's trying to wriggle free. He manages to get the ball back to Trippier, and he's given the free kick Well done, Anthony Elanga. Lewis Skelly not having the greatest games at the moment. That whole left side for Arsenal has been a bit limp today so far.
Brilliant strength from Elanga, wasn't it?
Mm.
Anyway, we are halfway through the first half.
Yeah, so Billy Bob's going to take over now as we're approaching 23 minutes on the clock. Make sure, guys, you have subscribed and liked as well. Billy takes over, please.
Indeed, the ball is back with David Raya in the Arsenal penalty area. Played a bit of keep ball with it. Trying to force Gordon onto him, and he did in the end, and he cleared it out for throwing. Really good from Gordon, really poor from Raya. Throw to Newcastle halfway through the Arsenal half on the right-hand side.
Raya's moaning at everyone else.
He was trying to tempt him in, and when he did tempt him in, he then made an awful pass. It was ridiculous. Anyway, Newcastle have the ball with Elanga. The cross comes in, it's to no one in particular, and Raya comes out and gambles it. Picks the ball up, and is looking for a rollout to maybe Saliba. He's ready for the ball if he wants it. He's put it down on the deck. He's going to pass it out. And he's fiddling and fighting around with it. And Saliba has it off Zubimendi and into Saka. Burn stepped forward there, and they've managed to get through Burn. Burn's trying to get goal side of Anwinieri, but a good tackle coming in there from Bruno. And now it's with Joe Willock, and there's a Arsenal player down. Ref shouldn't stop player. It's not head injury.
He's holding his face now, though.
Joe Willock kicks the ball out very sportingly.
Oh, Joe, don't kick it out just because you're ex-Arsenal, mate. Come on.
It's Saka that's down. Of course, Arteta wants a free kick and probably a red card.
Arteta getting very aggressive with the fourth official there. Can you back off, please?
I mean, Tonali did shoulder him in the face, to be fair, but I don't think there was any maliciousness in it. I think it's just a collision, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're both allowed to compete for the ball there. It is what it is.
And Saka's being attended to by the physio, and he doesn't look very well. I've got to say, they're checking his eyes for concussion and stuff.
Mm. I mean, a shoulder to anywhere around that is I mean, they're putting ice on Tonali's head. So
yeah, so maybe he's got a cut as well. Maybe I'll have a big mouse come up on that later. Who knows? It was just a collision. It was nothing malicious in it, and the game should restart with a throw into Newcastle. But was that the Arsenal physio getting involved with Tonali there? One of the Arsenal physios.
Weird. 25-20 on the clock, guys. Newcastle United are 1-0 up. We're having a little drinks break while they're tending to the injuries, I think.
He has mishit that. He definitely mishit it. It's like It reminded me of a goal that Andy Cole scored many years ago against Oldham, where he kicked it from his left foot onto his right and it looped over the goalie and in. Totally lucky, but that was like that. I mean, he definitely scuffed it. But
Jason Tyndall giving Anthony Elanga some tactical instructions here. Just quite curious. Arteta's really not happy, is he? He's definitely the kind of person that flips over the Monopoly board, isn't he? He's that
without a doubt. Yeah, the table would go up. If he landed on Mayfair with a couple of hotels on it, that'd be the table would go up. He'd be nicking money out of the bank and all sorts, wouldn't he? Anyhow, Saka's kind of hobbling over to the side, but he looks okay. And the game will restart.
He's fine.
Eddie, the man in black, Arsenal have thrown it all the way back to Nick Pope. And we shall start from deep with Dan Burn. Dan Burn has Murphy to his left. He plays it to Murphy. Murphy with a nice ball through the middle, looking for Sula. The ball skipped past the Sula, and the ball is now in David Raya's possession, just outside the area. Ball through there for Calafiori. Zubimendi actually is, isn't it? Zubimendi's making a lot of ground, looking for a ball out wide. Saka finds him. Murphy gets goal side of him. Saka cuts inside, could try and curve it here, but good defence from Newcastle. White has it now. Backwards he goes. Calafiori, I think it is now. Now square to Saliba. Very much in Newcastle's half here. Every Arsenal player well in Newcastle's half. Good cut out there from Gordon. And well played from Joe Willock there. He should get a free kick for that. He's not going to get one, though, is he? Of course he isn't.
No, that was a foul, 100%. Absolutely shocking from the referee there. He's just... You can't push somebody off the ball.
No, of course you can't.
Uncontested with the foul.
Oh, dear me, unbelievable. Anyway, here's Lewis Skelly wide to Leandro Trossard on the far side of the pitch there. He's got Elanga and Trippier. Finley goes for a cross, looking for Havertz, chested down. Good strength there for Marino. Then ridiculous just fall over from Marino. The exact opposite of what I said before. And now Arsenal do have the ball back. All the way. This was Saliba. He could have gone to Saka, didn't. Give it to White. White has it now. He's got hospital pass, and Mendy got on the end of Sandro Tonali's tackle there, and it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. We have to have no word with Tonali over that, but I mean,
yeah, 28-10 on the clock, guys.
Not a lot in it, to be honest.
He's just kicked Tonali's foot. I think it's the reaction that's made it seem worse. It's a typical Spanish reaction to a situation.
A typical Spanish reaction, is that so?
Well, overly theatrical to get the foul. It's quite common knowledge, stereotypes in football can be a thing. We get lumped with it for English football, so
this is
swings and roundabouts.
Arsenal have a free kick. It's about, I'm going to say 35 yards from goal, right of centre. And the 22 has it, and he's going to curve one in. But all the players standing offside at the minute. Newcastle have got a really high line, edge of the box, and all the Arsenal players are 10 yards behind them. So one of them is going to get caught out, surely to God. Now they're trying to get onside again. And it's overhit, and it'll be a goal kick to Newcastle.
Terrible free kick from Arsenal there. Absolutely shocking. They're using Calafiori in loads of build-up, loads of set pieces. Of course, we were linked with him once upon a time, weren't we?
Hell of a player.
He's good.
It was Almunieri with a free kick there. It was
well shepherded from Trippier there as well. Trippier's had a great game.
Good defensive, good calm defending from Trippier. And Nick Pope. Oh, it's a drinks break. We just had a drinks break.
No, it's the official drinks break after we got one 2 minutes ago anyway.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Water break. Any start comments to go through Saturday? We'll have this water break.
We've got a couple that we haven't done. Krista Carlson, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Much appreciated. And Anya Kemp, thank you for your £2 super chat as well. Make sure, guys, while we're doing this little drinks break, you have liked the stream. It does help grow the channel. It makes other people be able to go and find us when they type in things into YouTube or Google. Make sure you subscribe if you want to come back and watch more. We're going to do Matchday lives all of next season. We'll do it for pre-season as well. We will be doing a match review tomorrow of this game, more of a deep dive. And if you do want to support the channel by being a member, you can. There is a membership button underneath Billy, which is that side and down. And there is also a $sign if you just want to donate and support the channel.
There is also a match Wednesday afternoon. Saturday when we played Korea's All Stars. I was bringing that to you on Wednesday afternoon.
This is a long drinks break. I get that it's pre-season, but Bruno having a little chat at the Langer. The clock's still ticking, which is, I guess that's how we do it in football, but nearly 31 minutes on the clock now, and we're just wandering around.
Oh, the ref will have another 20 minutes at half time, won't he? Anyway, we're going to restart presently.
Well, good first 30 minutes in the tank, Billy. Tactically, fitness-wise, we scored a goal as well. I'm pretty happy with this so far. Yeah. Apart from maybe Nick Pope, maybe Joe Willock a little bit disappointing, just off the top of my head. But apart from that, it's been pretty solid.
I think Willock's been better than he was last week, but to be honest, he couldn't be any worse. Newcastle have the ball now with Gordon down the line. It's tackle comes in from Saliba, and it'll be a throw in to Newcastle. It was White, in fact. Gordon walks away, walking a bit gingerly. I think he got one on the foot there. Alex Murphy with a throw in. Not a lot of movement for him. He's got Bruno behind if he wants to go to him. Gordon doesn't want anything to do with it. He's walked away. Very little movement. Willock takes it, steps inside, Saka, and loses the ball to Almunieri. Tries to win it back, doesn't do so. Good tackle, though, coming in there. And another good tackle from Bruno, but the ball does fall to the far side of the pitch where Lewis Skelly has it. Trying to thread it through, but it's cut out by Bruno. Bruno has it back from Malanga. He's tackled there this time from Marino. Now it's Trossard trying to thread it through. He does do it, and it's equaliser there for Arsenal. It's a good finish, and I believe it's Mikel Marino. Yes, celebrating
against his former club. Yeah,
I mean it's only a friendly, but I mean that was a
really poor goal to concede. That was Billy. Poor goal to concede. Bruno Guimaraes getting tackled quite. Yeah, don't know what he's doing there. I think Nick Pope could have done better as well. It was to his right, to left-sided shot to his right.
We'll see it more again now, the replay. But, I mean, it was cut out from Bruno. Elanga give it to Bruno again. Bruno didn't really understand what was around him, and he was robbed. Nice little bit of play here from Arsenal. Nice little flick back from Havertz, and it's a good finish. I mean, Elanga didn't cover himself in glory either, really, but good sharp play for Reno to get the ball off Bruno. Ball from Trossard, little flick from Havertz, and it's a good finish. Pope had no chance to that.
Yeah, a lot of ball watching there from players. I think Joe Willock maybe trying to get back to do something, but wasn't really aware of the situation. I think Nick Pope's got to save that. I don't think it was a fantastic shot. It was well placed, but
he's right in the corner. His positioning might have been poor.
Yeah.
Once the ball had been
I'm frustrated with that. It wasn't, hats off to Arsenal. I think we could have avoided it. It's frustrating. Nice little back heel, but preventable, highly preventable.
Trippier goes rocketing in against two players. You changed the banner, mate.
Yeah, we'll change it. Trippier just doesn't care, does he? He is funny.
Free kick's quickly taken. Cross comes into the far post. Pope misses it, and it's whacked into his own net by Alex Murphy. 2-1. Better make it 2 goals. Unbelievable.
Oh, dear. What an absolute calamity there. Right, what's happened there then, Billy?
Well, it was Nick Pope again coming for a cross and didn't make it. Murphy's got to try and make a clearance on the far post. He's got Saka coming in behind him, trying to clear it for a corner. It's gone in the net. It's just one of those that sometimes happens. I feel sorry for the lad. He didn't deserve anything that comes his way. But we lose the ball again. But a great cross. Look at Pope there. What's he doing? He's not even gone out. It's a great cross from Havertz, I've got to say. But Pope dives to catch it and then pulls away. Look. What's he doing?
Into the corridor of uncertainty, but Nick Pope I don't know what he's doing. And Alex Murphy, I think, is expecting Pope to go for it.
Yeah,
and is just bundled. He can't really not bundle the ball into the net. There's not really a lot the poor young lad can do.
Scandalous goalkeeper from Pope. Really poor.
Yeah, Nick Pope has been absolutely shocking so far this preseason. It's really concerning.
Lewis Skelly now coming to the party. A little bit of play that gets him out to Trossard. Trossard goes past Trippier this time. This is getting nasty at the minute. Elanga clears it, very panicked, and now it's with Zubamendi. Zubamendi has Ben White to his right. He played it to him. White down to Saka against Murphy. Let's see how the young man's confidence is now. Saka plays it back and behind Ben White, and Anthony Gordon will chase him. He's been quiet, Anthony Gordon, hasn't he, actually? I know he's done a lot of pressing, but with the ball at his feet, he's done nothing, has he?
Well, he keeps getting clattered. He's got players very close to him. They are trying to
Saka. Great control from Saka to take it down the box. Going to try and bend it. No, kick to the side, Murphy. Great defending from Murphy, though. Gets back, gets a foot in. Will be a corner. Excellent defending from the young lad.
For people who aren't watching the game at home, there's 36 minutes on the clock. Alex Murphy might be getting done hard by text commentary from whoever's doing this. I don't think he's had a bad game. I think he's stood up to his 1v1s really well. He's read the game quite well. It's been quite unfortunate for him. He's looked
very unfortunate. Yeah.
Good generally.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be an OG go against his name, but it's really down to Nick Pope, who could have flung a hand out and punched it away. I know it was a foot off the floor, but he's dived out to try and get something to it and pulled off it and left Alex Murphy really in no man's land, having to try and clear it. And the pace of the ball
coming in, Billy.
Arsenal corner, they're very dangerous. It's right on Nick Pope, and Nick Pope gets a hand to it, and it'll be another corner, then the other side of the pitch. So, yeah, they're trying to do what they did to Onana last season, and Nick Pope weren't having any of that one.
I don't want to be like a reactionary talking head on a YouTube channel saying we need a new goalkeeper, but he's not filling me with confidence, Nick Pope, at the moment. Because I've been saying for a long time we could probably pause it for a year if we really have to, but I don't know.
Be another corner. It's going to be an in-swinger. I think it's Trossard on the far side. Lots of height in that box. Of course, there is. There's White. There's Saliba. They play it short to Saka. So it goes further back with Lewis getting nice little pass. Good tackle coming in now from. Can't see who it was, but Newcastle on the break, and Gordon's taken out. Gordon's taken out. It's a yellow card. That is all day, every day. But Zubamendi just basically garroted Anthony Gordon.
There's clearly a player instruction here from Arteta to just absolutely clatter Anthony
that's
Gordon.
a yellow card. Even this is
Rugby
friendly.
tackled him. Yeah.
Good Lord.
There's no benefit to the friendly if they're not going to officiate it properly. Oh, he did get a yellow card. Thank God for that.
Martin Zubimendi has been booked, and quite rightly too. Jamal Lascelles will take the free kick. It's about halfway inside the Newcastle half. And, 8 minutes ago, it was all hunky-dory. And again, Murphy this time does give the ball away. And he's going up against Saka.
Jamal Lascelles, though?
He has a poor pass. A good ball inside, though, looking for the run of the 22 and Ranieri. It's overhit and Pope picks it up.
What was that from Jamal Lascelles? He pinged it to Alex Murphy like he was hit it with a pitching wedge. It sliced it up in the air. So what are we doing that for? Like, poor Alex Murphy. They're meant to help the poor young lad. They've done everything but today.
Yeah, we've seen poor passes to him from Pope, from Byrne, and from now Lascelles. Plus an own goal, which is the goalkeeper's fault also. Anyway, Dan Byrne has it. Long ball through the middle, looking for a Sula. It's a Langer, in fact, and it's now with Anthony Gordon, who can actually go now. He's got space in front of him. Going to cut inside. Little ball there for Langer. Back to Gordon. Try and bend one, and he's bent it into behind the goal and into the stands. But nice bit of football.
Good idea.
Nice kind of linking up there with him and Langer, wasn't it? It was nice. Or was it Willock? I think it was Joe Willock, wasn't it? Good play from Joe Willock. Nice little touch back. Probably a ball to Tonali would have been a better idea, but Gordon went for goal and hoofed it into the crowd.
People shaming Jamal Lascelles there. I'll have you know, Jamal Lascelles was part of a lineup that beat PSG 4-1, so he's forever got that. Not many players can say that. So
we're almost 40 minutes in. When I took over the commentary, we were winning 1-0. We're now 2-1 down. Am I the jinx? Maybe.
It's your fault, Billy.
I'm sure Nick Pope would happily blame me. Anyway, it's with Mikel Merino, the former Newcastle United player, who's tackled by Bruno and does really well to beat Trossard as well. Dan Byrne's gone on to the left-hand side of the centre-half now, and he's played it back to Pope. First touch isn't superb. He's chipped it down the pitch, looking for Langer. A little flick on from Langer to Asula, who's beaten by Calafiori. Will be a throw to Newcastle around the halfway line.
Baptism of fire here for Will Osula. He's not used to being quite as isolated as this.
Lovely volley pass there from Tonali into Murphy, and now it's with Gordon. He's got Murphy on the overlap. Goes backwards instead to Sandro. Sandro has it. Could chip it to the far post where he's got a Trippier. Will he try and nod it back? We want a corner for that, surely.
What? Oh, what? They give a goal kick.
Kieran Trippier can't believe it.
But the Arsenal player brought it down.
It's glanced off his head. I'm sure it has. I'm sure it's glanced off the head of Trossard. There you go. Off his head, out for corner. And the linesman's got a full view of that. And he gave a goal kick.
What the hell? Deary me. Oh, well, we got robbed there. It was a fantastic pass, to be fair.
The ball is now with Calafiori. Long ball looking for... I can't see who that is. It's Marino. He's
fine. Nick Pope's got it now anyway.
Yeah, it's all over the place, Marino, isn't he? He's playing very well, actually. Good ball looking for Murphy. Murphy's first time balling for Gordon. Gordon's robbed. Trying to do too much. And now Arsenal coming in attack with Ranieri on this right-hand side. With Gordon at his back, trying to get back the ball back that he's given away. They play round Joe Willock quite easily. And Ranieri steps past him again. And
Joe Willock's poor then, chasing shadows. Really is.
Ball on the far side where Trossard has it, going against Trippier. Tries to get to the byline, cuts it back, all the way back. Then it goes to Lewis Skelly, who goes for a cross, which Nick Pope should easily catch and does. Poor cross from Skelly.
Pushed over by Havertz as well. Don't pretend like you don't. Don't pretend like you care, Kai Havertz. We all know you don't.
Nick Pope, well, he's going to bowl it out to Jamal Lascelles, I think. No, he's not. He's to Dan Byrne instead.
He definitely used to burn ants with a magnifying glass. Kai Havertz did.
Bruno, back to Pope. There's going to be pressure on him for Marino here. But he played it calmly out to Lascelles. Lascelles ambling out the area. Plays it for Trippier. Trippier's going to come all the way back to Byrne. In fact, it's to Pope. Pope will relay it to Burn. That's an awful pass from Pope, and Burn did really well to control it, but he's given the ball away. And now Arsenal can... This is all down to Pope again with a terrible pass. Saka cuts inside. Good tackle from Bruno. Little touch from Willock. And can Gordon get there? No, no, he can't, but the ball's through. Looking for Willock. Can he get there? He's going to get done for a foul, isn't he?
It's not a foul. It's not
no,
a foul.
I think he's fell over, knowing he's got pressure at his back, thinking he's going to get a free kick, and he got one.
Referee, what are you doing?
I think he's bought that, hasn't he?
Saliba's still complaining, even though he got given
he's hardly touched him. Good
he's not.
grief.
How do you fall forwards when Willock was trying to go backwards with you? What were you doing? Oh, dearie me. Well, everything pre half an hour was good, and everything after the half an hour has been shocking.
Yes. Arsenal definitely taking control of the possession and territory and look very dangerous whenever they get in our half. What doesn't help is we have a goalkeeper who seems to be having kittens today.
Good from Tonali there. Read Marino and Zubimendi like a book.
William Saliba has it. No pressure on him this time. And he can stroll up the pitch as much as he wants and plays it out there to Calafiore. Back to Reyes. First touch weren't great. Could have been intercepted there, but wasn't. This might fall for Asula. And now Newcastle can have the ball in a very advanced area. Trippier from the pass from Alanga. He's kind of boxed in here. And Bruno's lost that and he's going to get a free kick. I think he bought that, Bruno, but it's a poor collision, really. But I'm not sure.
Marino fell over like he was fouled and he's now complaining.
I think Bruno instigated that. I've got to be honest, Stato.
Yeah, but he was to the ball first and turned away, so he's got every right to go.
It was a poor pass, wasn't it? And Bruno, in fact, Marino's played the ball.
We'll take it. They've had some soft ones.
They have. Well, you won't celebrate again, will you, you tosspot? Nothing wrong with Bruno. It's fine.
Just about to hit 45 minutes on the clock, guys.
Yeah, there'll be quite a bit of added time. We would think we had seemed like a 5-minute water break. We've had 2 of them, in fact. But Trippier's out there with a free kick, right in the corner of the area, about maybe 1.5 yards outside it, on the right-hand side. Right in the corner. Some big men in there for us, so can we get this right? Little stutter, ball comes in. It's straight in Ray's hand. It's a really poor free kick, that.
Yeah, poor that one. Jamal Lascelles pushed the goalkeeper over. You're going to give him a yellow card for that? Oh, come on.
That's ridiculous,
Jesus,
isn't it?
Referee. You've let so much go, and you're going to give us a yellow card for that?
3 minutes of injury time, in fact, nothing else.
Clearly got a Thierry Henry poster in his bedroom.
Yeah, just 3 minutes. I mean, we had a 4-minute water break. Not sure this works. We've had Saka down.
Go on, Asula. Just go take the ball, mate. He's just...
No doubt we'll see a wholesale change at half-time, no, Stato.
Yeah, I mean, the experiment was interesting. We've learned something. It's what Eddie Howe said in the interview. As long as we get something from this game, and we did. We've learned some things. We've had some positives.
Saliba to White inside then for Zubimendi, cleared by Raya. All the way down the pitch. Tonali with a little flick on, but it falls straight to the feet of Zubimendi. He's very much like a Rodri type player, isn't he? He sits there. He covers quite a bit of ground in the anchor for Arsenal. Looks a good signing, I've got to say. Good ball there from him, but poor control there from Marino. And now Bruno. He's going to lose this. He's outnumbered, but the ball does fall then to Alanga. Back he goes to Trippier. Alanga gets kicked off the ball there.
Yeah, we're going to get the free kick
from Havertz. Havertz goes to shake his hand after he kicked him. Very late challenge. Look how late he is. Down his...
that's awful from Kai Havertz from behind.
It's a red card in the Premier League, that. It's a scissor tackle.
And again, that's not penalised, but Jamal Lascelles slowing the goalkeeper down is a yellow. The priorities are just so mixed up with referees nowadays.
Long ball coming in, looking for a head, but doesn't find one except an Arsenal one. And there's a foul there, but the referee just totally ignored it. There was definitely a push by Saka on Murphy. And the ref totally ignored it. The ball is with the Arsenal centre half. Saliba has it. Coming towards the end of the game, half now. Trossard into Marino.
There, Billy.
Good ball forward, looking for Trossard. Havertz takes over. Tonali's gone back to cover him. And Tonali gets a foot. Can he keep it in? But he saves it going from the corner. That'll be a throw-in. Well played, Tonali.
Really good, Billy, there from Anthony Gordon. I don't know if you noticed. He tracked Saka all the way back because he knew that Alex Murphy was high up. Yeah. Didn't happen last time.
Throw into Arsenal very deep in the Newcastle half. Will be taken. Well, it's going to be Lewis Skelly's going to come and take it, I think. I mean, Arsenal are trying to kind of just play to the end of the half now. And I guess that'll be about it once the ball comes in.
Can we take this throw in, please? What were we doing?
If the referee blows up for time here after this throw in comes in, because we've been waiting for a minute for this throw in.
Still not in.
Still not took it. Now he's on for a long throw. And it was shit. Straight to Pope's hands. And the referee just blow up for full half time. Unbelievable.
Oh, wow. Okay, the referee needs to go back to refereeing school. Well, half time, guys. It is Arsenal 2, Newcastle United 1. It was a really impressive first half an hour from the lads in black and white. It was nice and tidy, and then it just all went to absolute pot afterwards. Conceded 2 quick-fire goals from largely positioning, tracking, mistakes of our own. Nick Pope, I think, pretty much at fault for a lot of it. I think he should have done better on both occasions. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Matchday Live so far. We are nearly at 8,000 live viewers. Wow, that is insane. Thank you so much for all your support. Please make sure you've hit the like button for half time. Really important. It helps grow the channel. We want to do that. Hit subscribe so you can come back and see more Matchday Lives. We are doing the match review tomorrow, so make sure you come back and check it out. You can become a member underneath Billy. There is a sign for it if you want to join the channel, support us monthly, and you get rolled into all the giveaways so you can win signed stuff, shirts, merchandise to do the Toon review as well, loads of different things. And you can click the $sign if you want to donate. Make sure as well, a few things I haven't mentioned. We are in the Football Content Creator Awards. We've been voted we're in the final bit where if we get further through your voting, we'll go through to the finals. I think we've been in the finals every year for the last 3 or 4 on the trot because, again, you guys are just absolutely amazing and always vote for us. So please vote for us again. It would be very much appreciated. We are in Best Premier League Content Creator, I believe is what we want to do. Billy.
Yeah, all those on YouTube, on X, by the way, watching via X. If you could just pop over to YouTube for a brief minute and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Really help us out. First half, Stato. It was really a game of 2 halves, wasn't it, that first half? That was your half and my half.
It was yours was crap. Mine was fine. So yeah, first half an hour. All right, we'll break it down. We've got some time before we do some super chats. Let's break this down carefully. In terms of a back four, Trippier, fantastic for the most part. I would say 90% of what he did was really good. Standing tackles on Trossard. I think he got skinned once, but generally he was really good. Positive in going forward as well. Lascelles and Byrne, bit meh. Not super happy with the technical quality of them. I am kind of leaning towards more your Botman, Fabian Schär's for the passing ability. Alex Murphy, I think got sold out. Poor kid. Don't think it was his fault. Is what it is. Midfield, Billy. I mean, Tonali's been okay.
Tonali and Bruno have been fine. And Bruno again trying to do too much at times. Maybe will look better than last week, but still not quite.
Yeah, I've not been impressed with Willock. Tonali engineered the goal, so brilliant from him. Bruno, again, he does this every so often. 30 yards from goal, he'll pee around with it, lose the ball. It's to our detriment. He needs to be really careful with it. Front three, Gordon struggling to get into the game. He keeps getting clattered, which I guess is not entirely his fault. Osula learning the number 9 the hard way. You do get isolated, but he's working his socks off, which is nice. Obviously, really important to the goal because they were over covering Will Osula, which left Alanga free. So really important work. And Anthony Alanga, of course, got the goal, and it's been largely okay. So it's been a positive first half, with the exception of lapses of concentration for conceding. But it is a preseason game, so. Do we think we've got much benefit from this, Billy, in terms of fitness and practice?
I think so. Yeah, I think it'll be very beneficial to us. Much better than the Celtic game already. It's night and day from what happened at Parkhead. And certain players have put their hand up, and the refereed it poorly. I think if it had protected our players a bit more, it might have been different. But just a couple of real bad lapses, and Pope. Second one's certainly his fault. The first one, I'm not so sure. That's more down to Bruno and Alanga fiddling and farting around with it 10 yards from goal. But yeah, two kind of poor errors. And then when they got the first goal, then it was kind of 30 seconds later, they got the second one, didn't they? It was very much momentum based for me. But since then, I think we've done okay since then. I've got to be honest.
I wish we could do a poll. We can't, unfortunately, without Paul. But what I would do as a poll, if we were able to now, is: are you comfortable with Nick Pope being the starting goalkeeper going into the new season, or would you prefer a new number one? Because at the moment, I am on the fence as to whether I'm happy about our goalkeeping standards. Because we want to push on, right? We need to try and make sure we qualify for the Champions League again next year, whilst juggling a Champions League campaign, which is really hard. Villa couldn't do it, and they had a good crack at it. So I don't know. I'm on the fence, guys, massively about Nick Pope at the moment. He's got loads of strengths, but he's also got quite clear weaknesses in his game.
I'm not sure. It's pre-season. It's pre-season. I think he's a little bit rusty. He hasn't played for a while. I thought towards the end of last season, I thought he did quite well actually.
But he did. I agree, but
there are bits of his game that ain't good enough. And
I feel like we lose as many points as we gain from him being our goalkeeper, because there are games where he wins us the game with his outstanding saves and performances, and then there are other games where we lose points because of his incompetence. And it's a bit of both. It is what it is. Sometimes he misjudges the sweeping, as he did against Celtic. He's done that historically for us in the Premier League as well. So I don't know. In a weird position at the moment. I think it definitely shows when you have Nick Pope, who's poor with his feet. You have Dan Burn and Jamal Lascelles, who are not our most gifted of ball-playing centre-halves. So when you have those three together trying to play out, it is quite suboptimal. And then they're just pinging balls at Alex Murphy's head, bless him. You've got Kieran Trippier, the only seemingly level-headed, competent ball player in that back five. Alex Murphy, I don't think, has had a chance to showcase what he can do passing-wise.
I've quite enjoyed Alex Murphy. I've got to be honest. I've quite enjoyed. He's very calm. He's very cool.
His 1v1s have been great.
Defensively solid, and I think his passing as well. And the pressure's been pretty good. But he's just been kind of done dirty a couple of times. Once by Nick Pope for the goal, and once from Nick Pope from a pass, and one from Lascelles from a pass.
Oh, that was a shocking pass from Jamal Lascelles, by the way. Looped it up into the air with backspin all over it. Like, what's he meant to do with that? Absolutely ridiculous. Second half, Billy. Obviously, we've got a stacked bench as of Arsenal. I say stacked. I mean with quantity of players, not necessarily quality. What are we thinking? How's he going to do this? 11 changes? A smattering? A few? How do we think it's going to go?
I think we'll see a complete back four change. I think we'll see a goalkeeping change. Last week, the only person that stayed on...
Goalkeeping change? Because it is Vlachodimos and Ruddy on the bench.
I think Vlachodimos will come on, yeah. And then I'm not sure. Will they keep Asulo on? Will they keep Elanga on? I think Jacob Murphy will probably come on. I think Harvey Barnes will probably come on. Maybe Asulo will stay on as well. And the midfield will probably change.
Do you want to put the lineup back on screen? We'll have a look at our bench.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, I don't know who's on the bench. It's hard to see, but...
So, Botman and Fabian Schär, of course. You can change the centre-halves.
Joe Linton will come on, won't he?
Matt Target and Emil Kraft, Livramento as well. So, yeah, you've got Harrison Ashby. You've got loads of defenders you could change. Midfield-wise, Joe Linton, Miley, and then you're looking at the youngsters. We got Munda, Travis Hearns, Alfie Harrison in terms of midfield. Up front, you've got maybe Sean Neve or Susung Park. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to... I would imagine
they'll go Barnes and Murphy right now out wide
in South Korea, no?
Yeah, I think Park will probably play Wednesday. We'll see. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But there's plenty of.
Is White? Oh yeah, is Joe White not on the bench? Oh yeah, where's Joe White gone? Did we not bring him?
The way he played last week was I don't want to see him next week.
Well, if we're not going to bring him, then bloody sell him because he's like 20. A lot of people keep thinking, by the way, I've had a few people have a pop at me on this after shows.
He's young, yeah.
He's a youngster. He's not a youngster. He's like 22, 23 years old. Joe White is not an academy player, guys. He's literally the same age. He's probably like a year and a bit behind Tonali age-wise. He's not a youngster. Categorically, that's not true. So
Travis Hearns was very impressive last week against Celtic. I've always been impressed by Anthony Munda every time I've seen him. So I wouldn't mind seeing him. And I've yet to see Alfie Allison apart from in that Australian game where we weren't great. But
few people asked about Antonio Cordero from Malaga, the new Spanish signing, and of course Garan Qual. Have we not brought either of them?
Qual played for the under-21s in a game yesterday and scored against Hull. So no, Qual's not there, but it'll be interesting to see the progress of Qual because he seems to be coming to the fore a little bit, doesn't he?
Oh, there you go. That's damning. That is. John W. Joe White is older than Benjamin Šeško. Well, there you go. That says everything, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
I'm just going to nip to the loot very quickly, Billy. If you just want to carry on, maybe go through some of the super chats that we haven't done yet.
Yeah. I don't know where you got to. Chills gifted a Toon of you membership. Thanks very much. If you got that, say thank you to him if you could. James Morrison 199. Asula Murphy looked first team ready. I think. Yeah, they're certainly bench worthy. And Asula. I don't know. James Morrison with another 499. I don't know what we're doing. Chevalier against PSG. Trafford City. We have a goalkeeper that none of our back four looks happy with. We're selling Murphy out, to be honest. Yeah, I felt sorry for him, actually. 199 from Butch, who says goalkeeper, centre-back, centre midfield, and 2 centre-forwards needed. I can see it myself. No, can't disagree with you. I can't disagree with you. And that's what, 5 players. Yeah, I mean, we've got 1 in so far in 7 weeks of the transfer window. Make of that what you will. It's not great. It's not great. Ruffy Admonition said, if you are enjoying the stream, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's free to do so. Feel free to use a super chat, free chat, or become a member and help support the channel. If you want a link to the Content Creator Awards, by the way, it's in the description below us in YouTube. You can find it there. And that's about all I've got to say. I'm going to have a quick Waz.
That's all I got to say about that. Right, well, Forrest Gump goes for a little break. Make sure, guys, you have Forrest Gump. Yeah. Make sure you have liked and subscribed as well. So make sure you do hit the like button, guys. We've got like 8,000 people in here. As Billy said, if you are watching on Twitter, make sure you come over to YouTube. It does us a lot better. It's probably a better viewing experience as well. You can see all the live chat. So jump over to YouTube, hit the like button. It helps the channel grow. Subscribe so you can come back. We're doing a match review of this tomorrow. So we'll go and do a little bit more of an analytical breakdown. We will go and rate all of the players, give it a proper see into. You can also be a member. You can become a member. There is a membership button underneath. Well, not underneath Billy now because he's gone, but underneath or down there, you'll be able to click the membership button and the $sign as well if you would like to donate and support the channel. What is the general sentiment in the chat then? Let's go and have a look and scour for some comments. Trolls, Big Joe in. Yeah, I'd like to see Joe Linton in the second half, but the problem is he might break up the midfield entirely and bring some others on, which he always does this in pre-season. He doesn't play his strongest players all at the same time. He'll break it up, and it is a little bit frustrating to see, but it is what it is. Who else we got? Kit Cole with a little overview here. Disjointed and lacking sustained pressure after 30 minutes. Murphy should be centre forward. Arsenal are disappointing. I expected better. Newcastle will tie it in the second half. Yeah, I think Arsenal, to be honest, I get that they're winning. Fair enough. Hats off to them. But I don't think Arsenal have been great. I think the 2 goals have largely come from huge incompetence from a couple of our players. So, and our goal, I think, was largely quite good. I think Arsenal players got their wires crossed hugely with trying to all over commit to Will Osula. Didn't track Tonali out wide. And you could argue that that's just a mistake from Arsenal players. They could have avoided it as well. But I think we did quite a lot right there. It is what it is. I don't think the referee is really helping this game too much. Being a Newcastle fan, of course, I'm going to say it seems to have, the decisions have gone towards Arsenal more than I think they should have done. But the flow's been weird. A couple of the decisions have been a bit odd. We don't want officiating getting in the way of pre-season. The lads need a good run out. So players warming up at the moment for the second half. You've got Jacob Murphy on the pitch, Tino Livramento, Joe Linton kicking it about. So looks like there's going to be some big changes second half, Billy.
I want no doubt about it. Maybe they'll push Gordon through the middle and maybe take a Sula off, but we shall see. Because Sula played 80 minutes last week, so yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? But I think the back four will change, the goalkeeper will change.
Right, you'll have to bear with us here because we're going to have to try and figure this out without much commentary to aid us. Yeah, huge changes, I think. It looks like an entire 11 change nearly. So it looks like it's Matt Target, Emil Kraft as the fullbacks, Botman and Fabian Schär as the centre halves. He referenced Joe Linton coming on, Harvey Barnes, Jacob Murphy. And that's all I could hear him say. So I think we might have kept a few of the same on. Let's have a look at this. Lewis Miley is also on. I don't know if we've changed the goalkeeper. That I can't see. So it does look like pretty much an entire 11 change. Arsenal with huge wholesale changes as well. Odegaard comes on, takes captain's armband. They've had a huge shift. Osula stays on. So the strikers are the same. Possibly the goalkeeper's the same. So it might be 9 changes. And we are back underway, Billy, so I'll get us rolling. Second half started, guys. It's 2-1 Arsenal currently at the Singapore National Stadium. And we do give the ball away straight away from kickoff, and Arsenal are in our half. Let's see if we can tidy this up from the get-go. It does look like it is Nick Pope in goal. Yeah, so Will Osula and Nick Pope are the only two to remain on the pitch from the first half. So we've made 9 changes.
Joe Linton looks very sensible. It looks like a 4-2-3-1, doesn't it? Matching them up.
Yeah, Will Osula there trying to chip the ball. Oh, it is an offside. Ball over the top for Arsenal there with a little breakaway, but it was clearly offside. The entire back four put their hand up for that. It definitely was. Kai Havertz, of course it was. So, midfield looks like them in the press. It was Joe Linton and Miley central. You've got Barnes left, Jacob Murphy right, Will Osula on his own up front. So there was a back 5 in that kind of phase there. So 5-4-1 a defensive shape, which meant that someone was joining it. Cleared away by Botman, but we don't clear our lines fully. We have got a breakaway here. Harvey Barnes on the left wing running forward. He's only got Will Osula in front of him. He needs to use someone. He's got Jacob Murphy arriving. Tino Livramento's towards the back post. He goes central. Calafiori's got it, and he's cleared it. Not far enough. Joe Linton's got it centrally. Tino Livramento's got it on the right wing. Fantastic strength from Joe Linton there. You're not going to push him off the ball. Joe Linton to Murphy, to Tino, on the edge of their box on the right-hand side here, trying to make something happen. Tino goes central to Joe Linton. Tries to knit a ball forward, but it does get cleared. And Arsenal are going to try and counter. Oh, Matt Target gets absolutely nutmegged. He gets destroyed by Martin Odegaard. Lewis Miley with some good defensive running there. Makes Martin Odegaard turn around. Matt Target. Was it Matt Target who got skinned there? Did I get that right?
No, you were bang on.
Yeah, Matt Target just got absolutely sent to the cleaners. Just awful. He did studs on top of the ball, just rolled it through his legs and then went for it. Completely sent put. There you go. I'm smashing my laptop up. Can't believe he's just been done like that in a game.
What time you got on your clock, Stato?
I got 47-31 with Calafiori sat down on the floor. Calafiori not looking good here. He's sat down in the centre circle of his own accord. Clearly something happened. Funny from Joe Linton there, though. Joe Linton was able to kind of engineer what he was wanting to with 3 players on him. He's just a beast. I do like it in pre-season because he tends to be a bit bigger and stronger. Oh, he's absolutely destroyed someone there. It was Zubimendi.
Oh, Zubimendi, yeah.
Yeah, there's the replay of Odegaard absolutely skinning Matt Targett. Deary me, Matt. That was poor. You're going to have to pay a forfeit for that.
Jakub Kiwior's come on.
Kiwior. Yeah, there we go. And so, Nwaneri, they've made a couple of subs there. Right, we are back underway. Arsenal playing it around their back line at the moment. No crazy pressure from us. We're just happy to let them play with it. Again, in the picture at the moment, we've got our four of Barnes, Joelinton, Miley and Murphy with Osula in front, just trying to shield this from being played through the midfield.
Failing miserably.
Yeah. Odegaard with a massive ball forward to the left wing. Tino Livramento is going to have to go chase that. But the ball is overhit. Trossard, he's never going to get to it. Those of you also saying at the start of the show that Tino's off to Man City and isn't going to play today, well, he's on the pitch. So, Emil Kraft dinks it over the top, trying to get rid of it. Fabian Schär's made a bit of a hash of it. Odegaard's got it in the box. Left-footed shot. Nick Pope saves. Fabian Schär, my friend, let's cut this out. You did this a lot last year. Come on. Poor from Fabian Schär there.
So without a doubt, 5-4-1 now. No doubt about it now.
Yeah, we are a back five because, of course, Emil Kraft has slotted in at centre-half. Tino with the right wing-back. So it is Matt Targett left wing-back. Tino Livramento right wing-back. We are a 5-4-1. Joelinton and Miley as the two in the middle. Murphy and Barnes as the wide men. And Will Osula up front on his own. Butch there with a bit of abuse towards me in the chat. That's lovely. Thank you, Butch. Much appreciated.
What did he say?
I think a couple of people are annoyed I wasn't super happy with Fabian Schär, but he did that many times last season. Saka's got this in the box here. He tried to take a left-footed shot, but Botman manages to get enough on it. Joelinton's got it and he's fouled in the middle, and we do get the free kick. Marino there needs a yellow card for that, trying to interfere with play when we're trying to take the free kick. He was on the ball. Nick Pope out to Botman to the left. Matt Targett, ball played forward to absolutely nobody. Shocking from Matt Targett.
There's no one near a black and white shirt. There's four there, and he's bypassed all of them.
Experimental here from Eddie Howe with this. I say experimental. We've done it before, but it is an experiment. We're mixing it up.
We refused to do it with Alexander Isak up front, haven't we? Let's be honest. But this is the time to be doing this kind of experiment, isn't it? We've got a long season ahead of us.
Tino's joined the press. Murphy tries to cut the ball out in midfield. Does enough with help from... Is that Botman who stepped up? I think it might be. Emil Kraft and Tino shepherding Trossard, and we do manage to stop the forward ball, and it goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. We had a lot of defensive players up there, so we had to make sure that didn't come forward.
And when you've got five at the back, one can step out, can't they? You know?
I mean, Trossard did a little bit of skill under no... Well, he didn't get round anyone, and it's just got replayed and applauded by the stadium. He just did a trick off the ball. Like, what? Why is that impressive? Referee giving us a throw in for a foul throw, Billy?
I don't think he took it. I think it was for time wasted.
I mean, what happened to the 40-second throw in at the end of the first half? But this ref's, he's just pulling playing cards as to what he does rule-wise. We've made a hash of that, and Odegaard's breaking forward centrally. You've got Havertz in the box, crosses it, absolutely shocking from Kai Havertz. And he's booted it for a throw-in, essentially. That was a Gary Neville cross, that was. I think he was older. Absolutely shocking.
It was 10 yards offside
from the throw-in there.
He's not offside.
No, he wasn't offside. Saka was, but it didn't go to Saka originally.
He flagged him. Look, he flagged him.
Well, to be fair to Arsenal, he was not offside. The officials are getting everything wrong at the moment for both sides. So he's given He's called a foul on time wasting for a 10-second throw, but he allowed a 30-second throw in the first half. The referee's plot. 53 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock, guys. It is 2-1 to Arsenal at the moment. We changed 9 players at the break. We are on a 5-4-1 at the moment. Lewis Miley with the ball over the top to Willisulla chasing. Oh, it was really close as well. That could have been something. It was a good ball from Lewis Miley. Good vision.
I think it hit him in the back of the leg, didn't it? It was really unfortunate. Good play from Miley, actually. And
Arsenal now trying to come forward. The ball comes off Fabian Schär's hand as an accident, and it's been given as a free kick. That's not the rule, referee. If it comes off your hand like that, it's not a foul. It's not a free kick. His hand was down by his side, and it's accidental. You do not blow for a free kick in those situations. Please read the rules.
Schär also did manage to do, I think it was
very frustrating here.
He's done Havertz.
Havertz is injured.
Schär did him after with the handball. Incidentally, Schär has the captain's armband. That's not been very often seen, has it?
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, he's probably the most senior player on the pitch at the moment, is he? Yeah, Kai Havertz is in a lot of pain at the moment. Fabian Schär's done him. I tell you what, I'm so annoyed by these referees at the moment. They're bad for Arsenal and for Newcastle. They've been poor both ways. They're just getting everything wrong. Tino Livramento with a throw-in from our right wing-back area. Kraft goes central to Pope. Ooh, Pope to Botman.
What's that?
Botman to target under pressure. Ball's gone out for a corner.
I'm not sure that went out.
Botman is absolutely dumbfounded because it didn't look like that went out. We'll get a replay just to confirm.
The full ball didn't go out. Sure.
No, that ball did not go out at all. No. It was right above the line. Shocking decision from the officials yet again. Deary me, but really poor trying to play out from the back.
Pope again, wasn't it? It was a little far
too nervous.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a defender corner here. Presumably this is going to be Saka with his left foot. It's going to be an in-swinger. Ball coming in. Back post. Won by Havertz, but it's over the bar.
If you the manager stats out for corner, I know they've got good set pieces, but I don't see the point in having Harvey Barnes in the box. Keep him up the pitch. Make him put one back. Do you know what I mean? Or put 2 up. Make them put 2 back.
Yeah, I've not been impressed by a lot so far in the second half. The shape, the tactics, the way it's working, it's not, we're having to defend. Oh, God, Nick Pope to Joe Linton in the box. We need to get rid of this. We do. Joe Linton manages to find Emil Kraft, but he loses it. Ball towards the back post. Saka with an overhead kick attempt. Nick Pope saves it. Botman clears all the way out for a throwing. Deary me, this is awful.
He's a cat in a boxing move, isn't he?
Really nervous.
Yeah, Nick Pope again. He's not inspiring any confidence in the back 4, back 5, back 6, whatever you want to call it. Everything he does just seems to have a modicum of nervousness about it. Oh, be more committed. You've got to commit to the passes.
Arsenal with the ball again in our half. We've got every black and white shirt back in our half. Joe Linton wins it high. Lovely. Fantastic. Let's try and break. Harvey Barnes got players on him. You're going to have to pass it, Harvey. He's just going to get fouled instead. You've got to show him a yellow for that, ref. No, he's not going to get it. This is the problem with playing counter-attacking football, Billy, is when you do get the odd opportunity, they just do a professional foul. They don't get punished for it. Yeah. That's why playing more attacking football is better.
I mean, that's a yellow card, I agree.
Yeah, preventing the counter-attack there. You've got to give him a yellow. Good acrobatic attempt from Saka there. Good Pope from Nick Save. Yeah. Good save from Nick Pope. Right, well, we've got the ball high up. Lewis Miley to Tino. Emil Kraft on the right wing for us. Back to Lewis Miley. Thinking about a dink over the top. Goes to Jacob Murphy. We're pretty central here. He's gonna go left-footed shot. Sneaks it in the goal.
Yeah,
it's a goal. 2-2. Well done, Jacob Murphy. He spotted Raya having a little nap. Decided he was going to sneak it in the bottom right-hand corner with his left boot. Very, very impressive from Jacob Murphy there. Good awareness for that goal. We are back in it, Billy. It's 2-2. Let's get granny.
You get granny, you get the banner sorted.
Talk us through this, Billy.
Well, I've been quite impressed with Lewis Miley, actually, and he's the instigator in all this. Jacob Murphy cut inside, hit him with his weaker foot, and it's a fantastic finish. He's 25 yards out, and he's bent it into the bottom right-hand corner. And both our right wingers have scored.
What a goal.
It's a great finish.
Yeah, I agree. Lewis Miley's influence. I even made a comment about a nice defensive run from him earlier. He's been a lot better so far today. And Jacob Murphy, just the experience there. We know he's a good ball striker. Left-footed, though, doesn't tend to be his bread and butter, but that was very nice from Jacob. Really good goal. And despite it, that is a shocking foul from Kai Havertz there. Needs to go in the book. Absolutely wrecked into Emil Krafth for no reason at all there. Arteta trying to plead innocence. Ridiculous. You need to show the card for behaviour like that. Disgusting from the rat bag. He's looking at the player and he bundles into the player. He's got no interest in the ball. Doesn't matter if it's a friendly. That little rat bag needs to go in the book. You need to protect the footballers on the pitch. That is the purpose of a referee as well. Awful. Anyway, let's ignore the rat man and let's talk about the positives. We are back in this game 2-2. There are going to be some substitutions, Billy. David Raya is being taken off because he's been absolutely crap today. Kepa Arrizabalaga is coming on for Arsenal, of course, the former Chelsea player. So a bit of a weird move there. Chelsea and Arsenal seemingly love each other despite apparently being rivals. Big Six in bed with each other. We know it's how it works. Martinelli on as well as we approach the hour mark.
And Kai Havertz has, of course, come off as well.
God for that.
Some young kids come on. Max Dowman.
Oh, Joe Linton just got absolutely skinned by... who was this? It wasn't Odegaard. It was... Can't see him. Don't know.
That's the young kid that's just come on.
Looks like one of the young lads who's just come on.
Yeah, Dowman.
Ben White's trying to pick a fight with Joe Linton, and Joe Linton's like, mate, don't even try it. You will die. Just stop. It was Marina's down, but that's not who just made that run. I think it's the young lad who's come on for Arsenal. And it was a really good run from him, to be fair.
Yeah, I think Marino's down with a bit of cramp. I don't think it's anything to do with it. Well, it's nothing to do with what happened there, but Joe Linton's going to get booked for that.
Is it Dowman, guys? Arsenal fans in the chat, was that Dowman? That was a really nice move from him, to be fair.
Max Dowman,
I hope he's English, and we could want some more good English players in the team. Yeah, that was a little bit nasty from Joe Linton there. He did apologise straight away. 15-year-old for Arsenal as well. Yeah.
15?
15, apparently.
Good Lord.
Completely skinned him as there as well. Oh, change the banner. Yeah, let's change the banner. Quick. 2-2. We are back in the game. Right, long ball comes forward. Emil Krafth wins the header. Tino's going to try and claim it. Play it forward to no one. Don't know why Jacob Murphy didn't try and contest that. It goes for an Arsenal throw. Very slow on the throw intakes here.
Any chance of having another? I mean, that was longer than the one. Oh, dear me. Got away with murder there.
I know we've slipped and Odegaard's going to drive into the right-hand side. He's got an overlap. He's decided to go central. Headed away by Emil Krafth again. Jacob Murphy trying to shepherd the follow-up. Arsenal have still got it. We've got every single man behind the ball now. Or Botman trying to defend the youngster in the box.
Looks very bright, doesn't it?
Arsenal back post. It's overhit. Marino can't get there. It's going to be a goal kick to Newcastle United. Yeah. Tricky. Tell you what, that youngster, what's his name? Dowman.
Looks very bright. Yeah. Max Dowman. Yeah.
So far looked very, very impressive. Right. Fingers crossed. Let's hope we can have a nice goal kick. Nick Pope's just going to boot it. Thank God for that. We're not going to mess around with it. Will Osula wins the header. Lovely. Jacob Murphy makes a hash of it.
Well, that's a high tackle. It's a high tackle for me.
It was, yeah. Arsenal countering, but a fantastic slide from Matt Targett to
give away a corner.
Arsenal getting the ball in the box, but it does unfortunately go out for a corner.
Probably shed a bit of skin there with that challenge.
Max Dowman is his name, apparently. I mean, we've only seen him for about 3 minutes, but he's looked very bright as an Arsenal youngster. Corner is going to come in, presumably from Saka again.
Yeah. The in-swing, they've got a lot of height in there again, haven't they?
Ball comes in, central. Fabian Schär gets the first head to it. Ball still live, outside the box. Going to try for a little shot. No, it's cleared by Will Osula, and he chases it down. Go on, lad. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Will Osula is still going for it. Good man, good man.
Well
Arsenal having to scramble. Matt Targett with a lovely header back to Nick Pope. Well done from Will Osula there. Not only does he get the defensive header away, he chases it 70 yards, puts pressure on Arsenal. We get the ball back. Fantastic from the young man.
Unbelievable play, wasn't it?
Harvey Barnes has got it centrally to Lewis Miley. Pulling some strings here, Lewis Miley. To Emil Kraft on the right back area. He's got Jacob Murphy, who dinks it off the left back for us to win a throw-in. Long ball ping forward from Fabian Schär to the left wing to Barnes. Fantastic hit that was from Fabian Schär. Oh, it was to Targett, actually. Barnes has got this centrally now. Miley's made a run. Finds Tino Livramento out on the left wing. Cross comes into the box. Oh, Jacob Murphy's missed the header. It's gone through everybody. It's going to get contested. Emil Kraft has got it on the right wing. It's not a foul. It's still live. Lewis Miley in the box. A little 1-2 is unfortunately read by the Arsenal defence, and it is cleared. Oh, Arsenal living dangerously here. Botman's got it in the centre circle on his own, and he's going to have to go back to Nick Pope because he's been pressured. Pope back to Botman. You need to get in some passing options, lads. Nick Pope to Lewis Miley. Back to Nick Pope.
Getting further and further back, ain't we?
Back to Botman. Ball forward to Matt Targett. It was, he couldn't quite keep it under control. He's managed to win it back, though. Good from Matt Targett. Not terrible. Lewis Miley central. Lovely little chip pass out to Jacob Murphy centrally. And we've got space now. We can do something. Jacob wants to go left. He's got Targett on the left, with Barnes on the left even. Jacob's continued his run. Just outside the box. He needs to keep it, though.
Wide.
He tried to do a bit too much with it.
Oh, Matt Targett made a great
foul away. He's protesting that he got the ball, but that was, I tell you what, Billy, that was so creative from Jacob Murphy, and he just tried to do too much.
The ball out to the left-hand side with the ball for him. He never quite got it off, did he? It was the young kid again that stepped in and took the ball away. And then
it was Dowman that bailed Arsenal out. 66-20 on the clock. We will be letting Billy Bob take over very shortly. Arsenal with a sneaky little long ball through the middle. Nick Pope doing the sweeper keeper job. There we go. There's one of his strengths. It was flagged as offside, though, so it would not have counted. Oh, we don't have the banner up. Whoops, I thought I'd put it back up. Oh, sorry, guys. It is 2-2. Newcastle United 2, Arsenal 2 at the National Stadium in Singapore.
There's never offside there.
We are 66-45 on the clock. It's been a weird game, but there's been quite a lot of positives for Newcastle United today. We've learnt a lot.
It was fantastic there.
Botman back to Fabian Schär. Pings another long ball. It's a good one again. He's onside. Jacob Murphy, central cross. Will Osula. Oh, it's just skimmed past.
Oh, what a fantastic move.
Oh, that was insane. Wonderful pass from Fabian Schär, Billy.
Yeah, great cross from Murphy and a fantastic header from Sudo, actually. He's got in front of the marker, just got his head to it, and it's gone an inch or two wide. Terrific.
Oh, that was fantastic from Murphy as well. It's Osula's just misjudged it. He's so
he's got a header to Saliba. He's got a header to Saliba. It's a really good header, but it's inches wide. It's a really good effort.
Again, this is a pre-season game. I'm loving some of these signs. If we can, you can clearly see some of the work we're putting in. Will Osula's looking really impressive. He's not scored today, but he's done everything. But he's been absolutely brilliant. Substitutions, guys. Looks like Arsenal are making a sub. Marino comes off. Ooh. Declan Rice is coming on to a round of applause because there are a lot of red shirts in the Singapore Stadium. Well, we've put in, I'd say, a good showing today, Billy.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Weird mistakes, but largely we've been solid. What time do you take over? Is it now?
Yeah,
60s. Yeah, go on.
Molly did a great bit of play from Molly there. He got sold short from Cher. Plays for Murphy. Wide it comes into Livramento. Digs the cross out, looking for a Sula in the box. Jumps up. Oh, it fell to Harry Barnes at the far post. He never got a shot off. And Arsenal can bring it away. The play down in the box, and the ref will stop play here. I think it's Saliba who's down. Good physical challenge from Asula, but it fell to Harry Barnes at the far post, and he just didn't anticipate it. Had he have done, he would have scored. Lovely little dink cross from Livramento. Great jump from Asula. There's no foul there. But
I'll tell you why Barnes missed it, Billy. It's because it was Matt Target.
Matt Target, yeah. What was he doing in there?
I mean, I don't know. I think Matt Target's been quite good in the last 10 minutes.
He has, yeah. Give him credit for getting up there, but he didn't anticipate it, unfortunately for him and us.
He obviously he got embarrassed by the nutmeg and he's pulled his socks up.
Anyway, it'll be a free kick. I think it'll be a free kick to Arsenal, but I don't know why, because I don't think it was a foul. And this is a drop ball. But the Newcastle backroom staff look a lot happier with life. 69.5 minutes on the clock. Tyndall indicating.
Botman's coming off.
This is not good news. This is not good news. So Botman's having to come off. He's only played 20-odd minutes. He's got a bandage around it. It's Harrison Ashby coming on. Oh, dear. That's not good news for Newcastle United. And for Sven in particular. That knee is still strapped, and he's only managed to do 25 minutes.
Very concerning.
It will be a drop ball. Where Harrison Ashby will play, I don't know. We've already got one centre half play, one right back playing at centre half.
3 right backs on the pitch now, Billy.
Yeah, I think maybe Tino will step in and he'll probably come to the right wing back. We shall see. Ball is back with Kepa. No pressure on him this time. Sula's run himself into the ground. He's had an excellent game. Long ball from Kepa, looking for the far side where I think it's Martinelli is now. Ben White has it. And now it's that young lad Dalman with a lot of pace. A lot of brightness. Running at the Newcastle defence. Shoots! Good save, Pope. Good save. Great effort from Dalman, I've got to say. Got a lot of good stuff about him, this kid. 15 years of age. He's going to be a star, this kid.
This is why we're trying to sort our academy out. It works wonders when you do it right.
He's running a defender. He's got no shame about doing anything. He's quick. Goes inside craft. Finds the angle for the shot. Bends it round Cher. Looking for us. Nick Pope with a live to it and made a good save. But really good play from Dalman. And a good save from Pope. Corner to Arsenal. Which will be taken by Declan. Declan Rice, of course, he's just come on the pitch, and this is one of his fortes for Arsenal, the in-swinger. It's not a bad one. Edge of the area. Odegaard blasts it. Deflected. It comes out again to Odegaard. Good pressure from Sula again, and it goes all the way back to Arrizabalaga. And he's got all the time in the world to pick a pass out. Chips it to the far side. With Ben White. Is it Ben White? It's 15. It's 15. Kirill, isn't it? Kirill gets it anyway after he jumps under the ball. Inside then for Odegaard to have a go from distance. Good save, Pope. Good strong wrists. Parried it away. It looks like Livramento has gone to left back. Joe Linton gets fouled there.
Good thing it was a foul because we were done if it wasn't.
Looks like Livramento has gone to left back. And Target maybe have...
it was a foul.
Target may have stepped into centre half.
Yeah, it does look like Tino's gone left wing back.
And probably Ashby right wing back. Good effort there, but good strong hands from Nick Pope to parry it away from goal.
I'm seeing some crazy comments in the chat, and you are not wrong, guys. John Ruddy's coming on.
Here's John Ruddy, yes. John Ruddy's on for Pope. And Sean Neve is also coming on for Sula. Well, he took his dressing gown off and he's on the pitch.
I hope that's where we can tell Nick Pope off sooner.
And Sean Neal's gone up front to go up against William Saliba. Here's Miley. Good run down the line there. It's with Tino at the minute on the far side. Managed to get it back. Target. Joe Linton. And now Kraft. Murphy's out to the outside and goes inside. A little touch there from Miley into Jacob Murphy. Cross comes in. Going to fall on the volley there to Harvey Barnes. He blasted it into Dalman.
Dalman, Christ.
He's outstanding, that kid. He really is. He's very calm.
Harvey Barnes just nearly broke someone's leg with that volley attempt with his left foot. That was insane.
Here's Miley. And now Joe Linton. Now Barnes. Nice bit of skill from Barnes. Floats it to this side where Jacob Murphy's waiting for it and gets it. Ashby made a nice little run on the outside, but didn't use him. Here's Murphy. Now it's Ashby. Cuts inside, little flick inside ball. And he gets fouled there, Ashby. Ref didn't see it. Murphy again. Good possession for Newcastle. Very calm, just being patient. Share. Target. Wide then to Livramento. And now the ball is starting to get back into our half. Getting pushed. Floated ball down the middle from Share. It's a good one, but Murphy's offside. And it'll be a free kick to Arsenal. And Murphy's kicked the ball away.
I think replay of that.
I think we might be getting a drinks break.
Oh, that was actually onside because the right back was playing him on.
Yes, I agree.
That was not off. And him clapping, was that Ben White, was it? Clapping for a good decision, and it was him that was playing him onside. Deary me.
Well, drinks break. Start taking one to do some star chats.
Yeah, let's do some super chat, shall we? Who have we got? Where did we last get to? I think it was... I can't remember. It might have been... Oh, yeah. I think it was possibly around here. Peter Merrifield. So £5 super chat. Hi, Alex and Billy. If the club offered Isak a pay rise and he stayed, would you still support him? It depends on what the truth is and what the sentiment was. If it was about a contract... It depends on what's actually happened because we don't really know. Possibly,
it seems to be in the same boat as what Jan Visser is at Brentford.
Well, maybe
and it's exactly the same.
Promised things by previous people, Amanda and Paul Mitchell, whatever it's been. And we don't really know. Buster, thank you for becoming a member, and again a $4.99 super chat from Buster as well. Is there not a loophole where PIF could sponsor players through one of their other companies to make up their wages? We don't know. We don't know. It seems like we're being very, very careful and trying to play by the rules carefully. Change the banner, Alex. I mean, that was probably before I changed it, but thank you for the...
Wholesale changes from Marshall, by the way. They're making more and more changes. And more
Nichols coming on, the 48, clearly a youngster.
Nichols, never heard of him. And there's another one with two names. I think that may be him there. He looks a physical specimen, him. Didn't know what his name was. He's got a double A surname.
6:30 on the clock, guys. Not long left.
And I think Zinchenko is also on. We'll start with a free kick to Arsenal from the Jacob Murphy offside that wasn't. And it goes down the middle, long from Kepa. Header from Ashby. Good header then from Royce into the feet. Oh, it's not a bit of play from Martinelli to get Ashby in. Sorry, Royce, and he's pushed out of play.
Harrison Ashby there got nutmegged by Martinelli. It's not good for him either, but it's terrible. Two of our fullbacks have been nutmegged today. Funny goal kick.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be
Share.
Yes, Share's there. Rudy probably can't kick more than 5 yards. But he's got it. His first touch is horrific.
Oh no. Poor John Ruddy's made a mistake.
It's farted out for a throw into Newcastle. His face.
Stick to your coaching, John, mate. That was awful.
Livramento throws the ball in to Joe Linton. Back to Livramento. Little ball inside there for Murphy, who's chipped it right back into danger area. I think it's Erdogan on the far side. Comes inside. It's the kid. Dalman. Good save, Ruddy. And it's going to come for Ashby, and he just hoofs it away. It's a good ball, actually, from Ashby into Sean Neve, and it'll be a throw to Newcastle. Good play to get us out there from Newcastle, from Ashby and Neve. But Dalman again, very bright, but a good save from Ruddy. Now his angle was really well.
I'd be surprised if we don't see Dalman in the Premier League next season, or maybe a loan, or I don't know, because he looks ready, doesn't he? He looks at the level.
Really poor throw in there from Newcastle between Kraft and Miley, and Arsenal get the ball back in deep in our half. But Joe Linton
well done, Sean Neve there.
And a poor pass then from Murphy into, I don't know who he is, 56. It's Dalman, isn't it?
That was really good from Sean Neve there to try and get a little counter-attack going. Fantastic. And Jacob Murphy just didn't read it.
Well, Arsenal have lots of kids on the pitch now.
Ooh, Sean Neve.
Good pressure. And Miley's gone from distance, and I think he had a Russian blitz to the head there. Tried to score from 40 yards, put it over the bar.
Sean Neve with crazy pressure there on the goalkeeper. Kepa makes a mistake, and Miley tries to chip it from 50 yards. Well, it wasn't 50. It was more like 35.
He's totally over it here. Kepa must have shit himself.
See the youngsters trying stuff like that, though. They're clearly very confident.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been quite impressed with Miley's second half, actually. Here's Ashby.
Yeah, Miley's been really good.
Ball on the line. It's a good ball, too. Murphy picks it up. Turns inside. He's got a run from Ashby and then plays it straight to Zinchenko. Wins it back. Murphy! Oh, it's about a foot wide. Curving away all the time, though. But good play from Murphy. And it's just gone wide of the post in the air, just past the angle of the post and bar, but always curving away from goal. But Murphy did really well to win the ball deep in the Arsenal half from Zinchenko. It's about 5 foot over as well, so it's nowhere near really.
Anybody's game, this.
Yes, absolutely. And I think they played really well second half.
Yeah. Well, there's been poor parts of today's game.
Again, Neve got a pressure again. And there's lots of kids in the back four for Arsenal. It's a poor chest there from
Harrison Ashby, mate. Come on. Oh.
He must have a breastplate on. He must have a bit of armour on or something. Anyway, Arsenal on the attack. Martinelli has it. It's got Royce behind him. Instead, he goes to the byline. That's Ashby. Cuts it right across goal. There's no one there to tap it in. And Livramento can bring it away. Being closed down by Max Dalman. And he comes backwards to Target. Target inside to Joe Linton. Joe Linton wanted to go back to the keeper, couldn't because it was Ruddy, and then played it out to Harrison Ashby. He's got lots of space. Ashby has Miley square, and here's Miley, picks it up, got a man on coming now. Does well to swivel around him. The 71, whoever he may be, and now it's with Target. In then to Harvey Barnes. He has Livramento wide, but he comes to this side where Jacob Murphy's waiting. I don't think he'll get that because Zinchenko steps in. It's in fact Ashby who takes the ball off Zinchenko and relays it back to Emil Kraft. Good play from Ashby, that. Second favourite to win the ball, and he win it back. Here's Ashby again. Into Fabian Schär, the captain. Livermento's waiting for that long transitional pass. It didn't come. But he's got plenty of space. Here's Schär, now Kraft, and now chipped to this side. It's not going to be any good to Harrison Ashby. Trying to be a bit cocky there. Newcastle didn't work.
Fabian Schär had to play that pass when he had it on, and
Livermento, absolutely.
With it.
Here's Kivior. Zinchenko. And then Kivior again. 81 and 40 on the clock, folks. That's a really poor pass and stepped in from Livermento. But they got away with murder there, Arsenal. They really did. Target going up against. He's been cut inside there. Dalman's done him a treat. Dalman's going to the ball and get tripped. That's a penalty.
Oh, referee.
And he's given it. It was a penalty style.
Again, Matt Target, mate. You've got to be able to defend against a 15-year-old. Come on. It is a penalty to Arsenal, guys. It looks like Joe Linton has pushed Dalman in the back. Let's have a look at the replay and confirm it.
I think he gets his back foot there. Yeah, it's a penalty.
Really it's very soft, but you touch him. What do you expect?
That's a penalty. It's all down to Matt Target. Robbed by Dalman deep in our half. He's been very good since he came on, very bright.
Dalman got him carried on playing, though. It is very soft, Billy, that is. It's extremely soft.
I'm not sure. I think that's a penalty. I think it's a
for a friendly in a pre-season. He's touched his shoulder.
No, he's got his back
young
foot.
Kid's got up immediately.
He's got his back foot. Anyway, John Ruddy can make himself a hero, yeah?
Right, no looking at the chat, no spoilers, guys. I ain't looking. Come on, John Ruddy.
Martin Odegaard will take it. Mikel Arteta's very, very pensive there, stroking his chin. Let's not see Arteta. Let's see the fucking pitch. Anyway, Odegaard now is getting ready to take his penalty. Against John Ruddy. John Ruddy's 41, 42, and Odegaard's early 20s. I'm not sure John Ruddy can get down to save a penalty. We shall see. He's way behind his line, by the way, Ruddy. The referee's really pissing Odegaard off. He wanted to take that.
I don't know why he stopped him. The ref's weird.
Anyway, Odegaard steps back. Odegaard versus Ruddy. A couple of skips in the air, slow run up, and it's a penalty. It's a goal. And Ruddy went the right way, but I think he's still trying to get there now. 3-2 Arsenal. The jinx strikes again.
Yeah, he went the right way, John Ruddy there. It was a good attempt to save it. It does look like John Ruddy's got a black eye as well. Somebody's not been happy with him. It is 3-2 Arsenal, guys. Soft penalty, but a penalty nonetheless from Matt Targett, kind of giving Joelinton no choice. Brought down Max Dalman in the box. And again, the young Arsenal player has been really, really good in the second half. I think Arsenal fans will be delighted to see a young player break through. Although, I've been pretty happy with Sean Neve and Lewis Miley today, Billy.
Yes, I have.
Stuff from them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent penalty from Odegaard, by the way, right in the corner. No goalkeeper saving that. And it was definitely a penalty, no doubt in my mind. Anyway, Newcastle, can we get back into this game? Long punch up the pitch, looking for Neve. He gets a little shove in the back from Kivior. He nods it back to... Well, I've got all these youngsters in the back now, and I don't know who they are, so... Forgive me for not saying the names, but it's the minute with Kepa. He has the ball. Pressure from Neve, but it's a long punt down the pitch. Good jump there from Kraft. And he picks up the ball now. Could do a bit of play from Kraft there. And now Ashby taking too long to get rid of the ball. Goes back to Ruddy. Ruddy floats it to the far side of the pitch where Targett is, who's robbed again. This time Livramento comes in and helps him out. God, he's so slow to get the ball under control, isn't he, Targett? Nice ball. Miley. He ran into trouble there. And Arsenal on the attack again. Good tackle, though, from Targett in the end. So to rescue his mistake, really. Ruddy bowls the ball out to Fabian Schär. We have about 5 minutes plus added time to go. 4 minutes, in fact, plus added time to go. And it's 3-2 to Arsenal. But it's a much better show than last week. Murphy. Miley with good strength. And now it's with Ashby back to Kraft. Here's Miley again. Little float ball to Joelinton. Now Murphy. Good move this from Newcastle. Ashby gets a really poor pass, but he did well to get to it. Murphy on the overlap. Gets it. Up against Zinchenko. Comes on his left foot. Tries to curve it to the far post. It's really overhit. Poor that from Jacob Murphy.
And that exact slice from Jacob Murphy is why I would have liked to have recruited a left-footed right winger this window to try and do that better.
Yeah. But
it's not to be. There's a lot of really upset people in the chat. Now we've just gone down 3-2. Well, it's a few of you. It's a preseason game, guys. It's fine. We made 9 changes at the break. Hugely experimental. We've been largely impressive. A few silly mistakes. Yeah, you can see we definitely need some reinforcements in certain areas, but I've been quite happy with today, largely as a preseason game. We've not shown ourselves up.
Here's Royce, little flick out to Zinchenko. Long ball down the middle, which should be cut out by Schär, and is. Poor header though for him, but he does pick up the second ball. Taking all day to get the ball under control, plays it to Targett. We're very makeshift in this back five as well now. We've got 3 fullbacks out of the 5 defenders, so there are going to be mistakes made. 2 of which are Harrison Ashby and Matt Targett. So you pay your money, you take your choice here. Schär has it very deep. Long ball looking for Murphy, who'd come inside, takes it into control, gives it out to Kraft, who's coming on the far side. Kraft plays it inside. Miley might have a different distance here. Tried to play a clever little ball through. Neither wasn't on the same wavelength.
He should have taken it on himself.
I think he should have shot. Yeah, I agree. Neither wasn't on the same wavelength.
I've done the banner, guys. I've done the banner. It's done. It's done. It's done.
It was a better banner when it was tall anyway.
It was, yeah.
Anyway,
over 9,000 people here today, by the way, which is crazy. Live viewers. Make sure you have hit the like button and subscribed as we're approaching the end of the game.
Clearance again from Kepa. Target nods it down to Livramento. Nice little bit of play from him. Wide then to Barnes. Barnes has it. He's got 2 men on him inside to Livramento. 1-2 with Barnes. Barnes has it back. Showing a bit of a hunger here, Newcastle. Maybe to get an equaliser. But back it goes then to Share. Now Kraft. Back to Share. And that hunger seems to have ebbed away slightly. Target. Miley, nice little triangle football from Newcastle. Now they've got a bit of space to move into the final minute of normal time. Floated ball's a good one too. To the far side of the pitch. Now it's with Miley, who's made a great run. Doesn't cross the ball and maybe he should have. Barnes. It's going to fall for Ashby. What a save, Kepa! Fantastic save. Sure, that was a great move from Newcastle. Ashby louked it. It was a shot of fullback, to be fair to him, but it was on target, and Kepa managed to palm it over the bar. But oh dear me,
absolutely shocking from Arsenal there, who let the ball skip through the entire box.
He probably should have. Scored
that should have been 3-3.
Yeah, he probably should have scored that. He's hit it straight at the keeper, hasn't he?
Really good from Miley as well in all of that.
Yeah, outstanding.
He's played some great passes today.
Anyway, it's a corner for Newcastle. We are approaching the 90 minutes. Jacob Murphy with the corner. It's going to be an outswinger. To the far post. Oh, it's really poor from Murphy. Overhit. Miley picks up the loose ball. Goes to the byline. He's got Darwin on his case. Does well. Livramento. Cross comes in. Looking for... Oh, it's a good header away there from Kivior. Chase it to see who gets there. And it's Ashby. Plays it back. That's a good bit of play there from Share. Might have a dig. Tries to curve it in, but it's right down Kepa's throat. And that'll be that. 4 minutes of added time, folks. So still a sniff of hope for Newcastle. And now Arsenal are time wasting in a pre-season friendly.
Oh dear. Player's gone down here.
Well, it's a rugger tackle from Fabian Schär there. He's given a free kick to Arsenal, of course he has. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, his passing's been really good today, but some of the defensive stuff's been a bit weird from Fabian.
Well, he got caught out, didn't he?
Doing?
It's a poor header from Kraft. But I mean, he knew if that had gone over his head, he was in shit. But actually, Woody had come out and made some good ground there. He anticipated quite well, and Schär didn't need to do that. Free kick's taken. Good defence from Havertz, and Ashby stops the corner as well and puts it out for a throw.
He's been doing better. He looked pretty pants in the first 5 minutes he was on, but he's grown into the game, certainly.
Alexander Zinchenko. Back he goes to Kivior, and then further back to the young child at the back there. Oh, well, I don't even know who he is. So
another 15-year-old defender.
Probably.
No, he is. I just heard the commentary.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they've got 2 15-year-olds on the pitch.
Here's Livramento. Ball through to Joe Linton. Wide then to Barnes. Livramento again. First touch weren't great. Back to target. And now Schär in the centre circle. Down here for Kraft. And then he's got Ashby further wide, but it goes to Murphy. Murphy, the lovely little chip ball. Didn't quite work for him. Murphy picks up the rebound. He's fouled there, referee. That's a free kick. How can you not give that? Well, he brings the ball away and plays a lovely little ball to Erdegaard. He's got Martinelli running through. He's offside. He can't play it now. Now he gives it to Martinelli. Widen that right-hand side. Cross comes in. This could be 4. Nodded back to Zinchenko. I think Arsenal trying to water ball in here. Little chip then. Now it's with Royce. He's going to have a go from distance, blocked. And Newcastle can bring the ball away. Last chance saloon here. Murphy to Ashby. Martin left a foot in there, but Ashby managed to stay with the ball at his feet. Now it's Joe Linton.
DK saying Ashby looks rusty. I don't know. The last 10 minutes, he's looked anything but. He's looked fine.
Here's Tino into Barnes. Down here for Ashby. He has Miley square of him. Here's Miley. And then Joe Linton further square. Big Joe. Now Miley again. Arsenal in a very defensive shape now. In the last 30 seconds, cross from average Ashby, cuts out, and they can bring the ball away. But Ashley, oh, you jammy fuckers. Ricochets, about 3 of them. Yeah. And it fell right to the Arsenal feet. And, well, they went into the corner. Martin, he steps inside Miley. Great tackle by Miley. And this is last chance saloon now for Newcastle. I don't think the ref's going to give 2 minutes. I mean, Martin, he stayed on the floor. And we're walking. We're not really that bothered about getting an equaliser.
Full time.
In fact, the ref's blown up for full time. 3-2 to Arsenal. A much, much better performance from Newcastle United. But in the end, all in vain. Much better, but 3-2 defeat at the Singapore National Stadium, Stato.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does end in defeat. The result is 3-2 to Arsenal. However, it was a very good day for practicing, minutes in legs, tactics, all kinds of things that Eddie Howe clearly wanted to try out. And it was largely okay. I would say a good 75% of that was pretty solid. There were a few problems with today, but we'll go all of that. We'll go through all of that tomorrow. We do have the match review tomorrow at 7 p.m. So that's Monday, 7 p.m. UK time. So guys, make sure you've hit the subscribe button so you can come back tomorrow. Hit the notification bell as well. We will go through this game carefully, in detail. We'll rate all the players, and we'll do it when we're kind of less emotional, when we have a chance to think about it. Everybody can have a calm down and a cup of tea as well. Everybody very happy after this game. Saka having a chat with Nick Pope, and it looked like Saka was mocking Nick Pope for his header miss against Celtic. Clearly, he's been watching the highlights. That was quite funny. Poor Nick Pope. But yeah, it is a loss, but there's some interesting bits of this game. Anthony Elanga opened the scoring. Good goal from him. And then it was Jacob Murphy with a sneaky little left-footed shot in the bottom right-hand corner. We got to see some interesting glimpses of Harrison Ashby today, Sean Neve, Lewis Miley with some interesting stuff as well. A few strange performances from a few people. Nick Pope, I don't think has done himself any favours here, Billy. No. But largely it was a good pre-season game. We've not shown ourselves up. We've tested lots. It was fine, right? We got the job done in terms of minutes for pre-season.
I think the only downside today, really, apart from 1 or 2 of the performances, was the injury to Botman. The potential injury to Botman.
Yeah, big Sven as well. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, Sven Botman played, I can't remember how long, 15, 20 minutes?
25 minutes.
25 minutes, and then got substituted off. That is the only reason why Harrison Ashby, I think, got any minutes.
I mean, it might be the case that he felt something and they thought, well, it's only a friendly. Let's
exactly that. Let's not theorize yet, guys. Maybe it's the case that he's been told, if you feel anything, even tiny, just come off, and we'll assess it just in case. Maybe it's nothing, or again, maybe it is bad. We don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. So let's wait and see what we hear from the club. When is the next match, Billy? Wednesday. We play Wednesday. In South Korea.
Wednesday, 1 o'clock kickoff, I believe, against the South Korean All Stars. Maybe Jesse Lingard will be playing. Who knows?
Yeah, that could be funny. So yeah, make sure you do come back for Wednesday as well. Of course, it is going to be during the workday here in the UK, but 1 p.m. So make sure you come back and check that out. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us and watching and supporting. Please make sure before you dip that you hit the like button. There's nearly 9,000 people here. Make sure you hit the like button. It really, really helps the channel. Again, Paul is currently away on holiday. Me, Billy, and Sam are holding the fort while he's away. So thank you for all the support everybody's shown so far. So yeah, like button, subscribe so you can come back. Feel free to become a member and donate if you want to as well to support the channel. And there is a link while everybody's here to the Football Content Creator Awards down in the link. We have been selected to be part of the Content Creator Awards. Please vote for us to get through to the finals. Again, I think this would be the 4th year running. So make sure you do click down on that link below and vote. Best Content Creator Premier League is the category we're in. Thank you, Mods.
1 second. A couple of late super chats. One from Renier, a super sticker, €3.49, and a £5 super chat from Ian Hogg, who says Miley has to be given more minutes next season. And on today's performance, Ian, it's hard to disagree with that. I thought he was outstanding when he came.
Miley was good. Miley was very, very good today.
Best he's been for a long time.
Thank you for all your super chats and memberships as well, guys. It's much appreciated. Is that all of them we've covered? Is it?
That's done. Yeah, it's all done.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, thanks for all your support today. Again, nearly 9,000 people watching it is crazy. We're just two talking heads who love the Toon. So for 9,000 people to watch us talk about football, it's fantastic. You're an amazing, amazing support to the Toon Review. We appreciate it. Onwards and upwards. We will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock for the match review. Take care, everyone.
However, that's
Come back and check out some green.